Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're continuing our campaign of Legacy of You, published by Renegade Game Studios. Hello everybody, hello. Can you hear me? I think so. I think so. Hello everybody, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah. Hello everybody, hello. Thank you to everyone who supports us on Patreon and our YouTube members. These awesome folks right here, thank you so much for the support. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to you watching later. We're going to address a comment, some rules, possible mistakes I made last stream. We're going to talk about that at the start of the stream. We're going to play our second game today. Hopefully get closer to winning, maybe. I'm not expecting to win yet, but maybe we'll get closer. We'll see if we unlock any more spoilery stuff, or maybe we can find the milk, fish, and the meat, and help some starving people. Yeah, we'll try to do that today, and we'll see how we can make it out. Feel free to play along. Yell at me if you notice anything. Again, still dealing with some brain fog. Not my 100% self, but I do have you guys helping in chat, so we should be able to try to catch most of my mistakes. Some might still slip through, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yeah, the thematic intros. So that was a thing that I do, and I'll still do. Where I get a game, and I'm like, all right, I like my stream to be kind of themed to the game, and I go spend 20-30 minutes listening to music that I think could relate to the game, and try to put that in a little playlist, add it to the stream. Then I try to find some free available or paid background that I can use, that's animated or something that's a color scheme that fits the game. Try to really theme it out. But that all takes a lot of time, and sometimes I'm just not feeling it. So I'm going to start trying to use more generic stuff. That way I spend less time doing that stuff and more time reading rule books and learning games and streaming games instead of just putting it all into one stream. Because I found whether I do that stuff or not, it doesn't seem to change the viewership really. People don't tune away because I don't do that stuff. But I know some people find the channel and they're like, okay, this guy puts in the extra care. Let's reward him with that. I appreciate it. So I will do that for games that I'm inspired to and care to. But for this game, I just don't care. So yeah, so I'm not going to do it. And a lot of games that I'm just not feeling doing that, especially while I'm coming off the sickness, I just don't care. So I just want to play the damn games. So there's the explanation for that, Addy. Hopefully that answers it. But obviously you haven't noticed that I've been doing that for a few games lately. So I guess you're just catching that now. Yeah. So yeah, that's why. So I'm just gonna have some generic backgrounds and music because I don't think it matters really, but at least there's something to listen to while we're waiting for people to show up after they get their notifications. But most people just scrub through that stuff later, so it doesn't really matter, right? So more of a rock fan than dance. No dance, my friend. It's called synthwave. The cool 80s inspired music that reminds me of my days playing video games back in the 80s. Yeah, that's what that is. And that's me. I like that kind of music. So that's why I'm going to play it. I don't care what you like. Rob's gaming table, not Addy's gaming table. Get it right. Get it right. Hello. No, Minion, I'll still do it. I still will do it for sure. I still will do it. Some games I just know I'm going to play and love, and I'm like, I want my stream to give people that vibe, hype them up for that type of game, especially fantasy games, dungeon crawlers and stuff like that. Lord of the Rings themed games, I spend a lot of time putting all that music and intro together. I'm going to keep using that stuff, of course. It's just for new games where it's oh, I don't really have an ancient Chinese kind of theme in mind, and how would I do that, and I have to look into that stuff, and it's I may only play the game one time, maybe 2 times. Why would I spend that work? It's not going to change. People are going to click on it and they're going to tune away because of me, not because of my intro. So anyways, all right, we're ready. Let's talk about comments left, or actually let's do what we do sometimes when we play through campaign games for fun. I probably won't remember all the time, but let's do it for fun. I don't know where it was ranked last time. It's all good, but it's now 2,218 ranked overall. So as we play through this, every few days or every week or whatever, as we keep going, let's just check where it is on the BGG charts, you know, just for fun. Just to see changing numbers is kind of fun. It's a nerdy thing I like to do sometimes. Still best with one player. I don't know, sure, whatever. Okay. So a comment was left on after the last stream, and I like kind of freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh crap. So the first part totally makes sense. Obviously, I probably brain farted on this, but it says you cannot exchange colored worker for a white in the second worker placement spot. I know this. I said this on the video. That's how it works. I completely know it. But Milan Krastev, thank you for leaving the comment. But George says I probably got to just change for a different color. It wouldn't have mattered because I had colors that could exchange workers. I probably just brain farted. It was probably late in the stream where I was like losing my mind. But yes, just so anyone knows, I probably made that goof, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching it, you're not going to make the same goof, you know, like, but either way, it's a mistake that you can learn from. It's the next part that I'm worried about. It says you also lost to the barbarians, not the flood, which I was like, wait, no, we did everything super careful and timed, I thought, based on the rules I knew and based on the way we were talking about it in chat. But we're going to investigate this today and make sure either I played it correctly, how the game ended, or we get it correct, because if I'm going to play this game like 12 more times, I don't want to be playing it the wrong way every single time. So let's try to get to the root of this. We'll go to the rule book. We'll check it out. I left a comment. It's not here on the screen because I guess I did it after I brought this up. But I just asked them if they could provide like the page number or where in the rule book is this rule. And they say barbarians refresh at the end of the turn and you got overrun. But what happened at the end of the stream is, I'm pretty sure, we'll check it in the rule book, but I'm pretty sure you deal with attacks from leftover barbarians first, and they destroyed my deck. And when my deck was destroyed and I had no cards left, I had to shuffle, I think, and then that made the flood move, right? And as soon as you shuffle, your flood moves. But this person says, shuffling and drawing cards only happens at the start of your next turn. But I think they don't understand that even if your deck gets attacked and you run out of cards available, you have to shuffle your exhausted in and keep destroying cards off the top if there are attacks, right? So I just want to look this up and let's try to debunk this or find out if I'm correct. Okay. So anyone who was here last stream, what had happened? I think I had cards left in my deck, a couple, and then we had to deal with barbarian attacks. Barbarians attacked a card or something in my deck. That emptied my deck. It was gone and discarded, but I still had cards in my exhausted pile. So they shuffle, and when they shuffle, that makes the flood move instantly when you shuffle. This is the assumption I'm going on based on reading the rulebook, but I could be wrong. So let's go check that out. Let's just find out by going to the actual rules and finding out. So first things first, the person said that I died by getting overrun by the barbarians, which I don't think is the case, because overrun by barbarians happens when you fill the row at the very last step of the turn, and you'll have 7 barbarians if that happens, and you lose instantly in the last step, step number 5. But where I lost was step number 4, dealing with the attacks from the leftover barbarians in the top row before refilling them, right? And then to follow up on that, because I looked this up just a few minutes ago just to make sure. So I was dealing with attacks from barbarians. So that's related to these 2 paragraphs right here. If an action or effect destroys a talent foil card, must be the topmost card from your ready pile. It says here, this will often happen from attacks from barbarians, okay? If you need to destroy or draw talent foil cards but have none in your ready or exhausted pile, you immediately lose, okay? So drawing from an empty ready pile, if you ever need to draw or destroy townsfolk cards, so in step 4, when I'm suffering attacks and destroying cards, okay, and it's empty, you immediately shuffle your exhausted pile, to form a ready pile, and immediately advance the flood along the river. I don't see it say anywhere here, wait till the start of the next turn and then advance the river. It doesn't say that. It says immediately. So if I'm destroying townsfolk cards in step 4 from suffering attacks, and it just makes me shuffle my deck before continuing destroying exhausted cards, because I made a new ready deck. Instantly, immediately, the river will move, and I instant fail when the river moves off the board. Before continuing attacks, and the barbarians would have then destroyed my townsfolk deck. But those 2 loss conditions would have happened well before I refilled the row in step 5, which would have made 7 barbarians. And then I would have lost to being overrun by barbarians. Okay? So this person's Milan, I think you're wrong on like 2 levels here, but that's just based on page 6 in the rulebook. So hopefully Milan responds. Maybe I can refresh it here. No! Yeah, I don't think Milan replied. Only my reply and George's replies are here. But yeah. So I think I'm correct the way we played it, other than me screwing up the second worker placement spot. But again, if I'm wrong, or you think I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. If you're watching later, leave a comment to follow up on what I just said. But please, 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 say where the page number is, or the paragraph, or wherever you're getting this ruling from, or a BGG thread or something from the designer. Tara, thank you for being a member for 25 freaking months. Thank you so much. Says, hope you win today. Good luck. I hope I can make it through the game today. I'm not going to try to win. I'm not going to get excited to win, but I appreciate the good luck wishes, because we're going to need them. But maybe after losing last time and getting that little ability buff, we maybe can pull it out. We'll see. I don't know. But again, people are telling me you might lose your first couple games. Don't let it deter you. So I'm trying to keep that mindset of like, it's fine. We'll just get through the first couple games, and then we'll get going. We'll see if we can master the game. So Minion says the last sentence. Yeah, right here. You advance the flooding river. Advancing the flood moves it 1 space to the right. If it moves to where it was previously a canal card, nothing happens. So the canal's been built. If it moves onto a canal card or off the edge of the board, you immediately lose the game to the flood. And this is what we did in our playthrough. That's correct, Minion. Yes. This for sure is why I stopped what I was doing. We lost to the flood. I didn't go on and finish the attacks of the barbarians. I didn't go on and fill the row with 7 barbarians because that would be pointless, because I would already have lost. So I lost to the flood based on this page right here, based on 3 parts. The order of how the turn works. If this is correct, if this is a typo or an issue, let me know if I'm doing things backwards. And then also these 2 paragraphs here. This is the evidence I would submit in rules lawyer court to say I did it right. So yeah, so again, if you're watching later, Milan or anyone else, and something I'm missing here, or maybe this section in the rulebook's wrong and there's a section later that contradicts it, but I've read the rulebook front to back, I think 4 times now over the last like month or 3 weeks or whatever, and nothing in there makes me think I did anything out of order in this case, but again, I could be wrong. But yeah, all that right there. And that's even before it gets into the rules. This is like literally page 6. Like this is before it gets into the advanced stuff. It's like straight up, here is how the game works. Know this before even playing. So yeah, I think it just happened. Someone probably, you know, Milan maybe picked up some bad rules and probably played through the whole game, not rechecking the rule book to make sure they're playing correctly. But maybe Milan plays in a different language, and maybe the translation of the rule book is different, and it could be misunderstood. So that's happened before in games we played, where translations of rule books to different languages or cards. I've played in card games where the mistranslation on a card makes a card work completely different, and you're playing in a tournament against someone else with another language deck, and they're like, no, that card doesn't work that way, and you call over the judge, and they're like, oh crap, this card's translated wrong, whoopsie. And that person's been playing for years completely wrong and didn't know until they, you know, went to a tournament. That's kind of bad. So that stuff sucks. But anyways, all right, I think we're good. Okay, let's set it up. Wow, Rob's running late, or did I get the memo early? I don't know, Tara, maybe refresh. Did I start late today? I don't think so, right? I'm confused, Tara. I'm confused. I see my stream says it's scheduled for noon Eastern on my YouTube thing, and I'm looking at my clock and it says it's quarter after. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Woo! Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Matt says, I finished my first campaign today and I won. All right, Matt, don't rub it in, okay? All right. I still don't know what winning tastes like, okay? Don't come here and rub it in. Oh, you lost your first 2 games? Okay. All right. So I won't feel bad if we lose today, okay? Oh, your YouTube froze. Okay. Just don't put your YouTube too close to like a space heater to warm it up, to unfreeze it, Tara. That might cause a fire. So don't do that to unfreeze it. Just a pro IT troubleshooting tip, okay? You might think when things freeze, you have to find a heat source, but then your house could burn down. And like, don't do it, okay? Okay? Just be careful. Just rub it gently to warm it up slowly, okay? Just with your hands. Just rub the YouTube slowly and unfreeze it. Okay, Janet's 1 and 2. Okay. All right. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Town Folks cards to start. Let's throw those here. Let's get our, so we got some new cards from last time, right? I don't remember where and which ones, but I guess we'll do it this way. We still only have 2 middles, so I don't know. They'll just go here. And then I think we got a bunch of new ones for this one, so let's just go like this. We'll put the rest back in the box under other setup cards, right? Okay. See if we get any story entries. No. Destruction. What the F, man? Oh my God, look at this. Just like, I'm gonna have no Townsfolk deck. So yeah, Janet, I'm definitely playing the way you were saying, is trying to get every card from here into my deck. Every card, no questions asked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Townsfolk cards destroyed just by playing the game trying to win. My win condition will cause me to lose. Awesome. Great start, everybody. Is there a way to identify new cards? Yeah, they won't have a 0 on them, right? Like this one. Yeah, they won't have a 0. All the starter cards were 0s. But again, some of the 0s I didn't have, right? Because we still had cards we shuffled from the first game that got put back in the box. So some of these 0s we may not have seen yet, which is neat. Put our farms down here. Okay. Oh, Hudson Canals. Sorry, Hudson Canals, not other setup. Okay. Okay. Barbarians. Let's just give the Barbarians one more shuffle. I was shuffling while the stream was waiting to start. Hey, Ganji, how's it going? No, I've never heard of that game, Addy. The only ones I've played from Garfield Games, which I fell in love with, or some of my favorite games, was when I played Raiders of the North Sea. Fell in love with it. I love worker placement games, and that whole idea of like, you know, pick up a worker, place a worker, whatever. It was so refreshing and such a neat little twist, but it was like genius. I loved it. And it's like easy to teach, easy to explain, easy to play. I worked great with my group. I love it. And again, I'm not really a huge Eurogame guy, but like, I just love the simplicity of that game and like the beauty of it. The production's great. And then of course, Architects of the West Kingdom. Love that game. Just the base game. Love it. Raiders, I have all the expansions, the Neoprene mat, all that. We played it on the channel before. But Architects of the West Kingdom, again, love that. Work great with my group. I love how it's got some like, take that, you know, sending people's workers to jail. You just have like 1,000 workers. You're just like throwing them all over the board. I love it. It's just like contrast to the Raiders, where Raiders is like, you're starved for like workers. and it's really tight. But then like architects, you're just like, I'm going to keep pushing my luck and putting more workers here to get me wood. And the other players have to like either answer it or not. I love that tension that game brings. Those 2 games I loved. Then I played Paladins of the West Kingdom. But when I was learning it, I was like, this is not going to work in my group. I never played that with any players. I only played it solo, and it didn't really hit for me. It was okay, but wasn't the greatest game, in my opinion. I know some people really love it, but I don't really care for solo Euro games that much. But I'm having fun with this one. And then I just noticed all the Garfield games all came out. They all look the same. They're all the same, like, iconography. You're basically, like, spending a resource to gain a resource, spend a resource, gain a resource, over and over again. And there's just a twist on that every single time. Every game that I looked at that came out after, every expansion just did more of that. So I kind of got fatigued on it and just didn't care. Like I have architects, I have raiders, and I would definitely play those a bajillion times before I ever care about adding another one for my multiplayer group. So like, I don't need any more Garfield games really. But then of course, Hadrian's Wall is like really different, but kind of the same. And then this game is interesting because it's a solo only campaign, so I have to try it. But I kind of like got fatigue on these Garfield games. So like, I know some people like consistency, right? Like you buy a certain game and you're like, I love this graphic design, I love the art, I love the gameplay. So you'll just buy anything from that designer and publisher because it feels comfortable, you know, it feels good. And nothing wrong with that. I do that sometimes. But sometimes I just get fatigued and I'm like, how many hundreds of dollars do I need to spend on the same board gaming experience, right? So yeah, like I just learned that with like, you know, again, one of the examples is like Zombicide or anything from Simon, basically, right? They just keep releasing the same games over and over again, and people keep buying more of it, more expansions, more stretch goals, more standalone expansions, and you're just buying more of the same experience. But you look back on the shelf, like Kanji can probably, how much have you spent on Marvel United, for example, right? Did you really need all of that? Are you getting your value? Are you getting any new gameplay experiences by buying $300 more of that? Or when I bought like my 4th Zombicide Kickstarter, am I really adding more experiences to when all my friends come over to play on board game night? No, I literally could have kept playing the very first Zombicide I ever bought, and those friends would have still had just as much fun every single time. They didn't need a version of an Old West one, or a modern one, or a fantasy one, or a space-themed one. They're just reselling the same thing over and over again, and it's boring. It's freaking boring. And I've learned that over the last 10 years in the hobby. So because of that fatigue from other publishers, the Garfield games, like recycling the same like mechanics and same graphic design, same box size, same 2 artists and all that stuff, I just kind of like play them and it feels like kind of the same experience every time, a little bit. So I only need a couple games in my collection is how I feel. I'm probably wrong, and I'm willing to try games, but so when people keep mentioning like different games from this publisher, I'm like, I've only played these 3, now 4, now 5, you know? And I know they release a new one like every year or a couple of years. So yeah. But yeah. I'm just thinking of Kanji, I'm thinking of Simon, and I'm like, there's Zombicide they just keep pumping out. There's Cthulhu Death May Die, right? They keep pumping stuff out for that. There's Marvel United. They're all the same business plan. It's like, you know, Simon every year is like, we need money, what do we do? Just make the same game again. Yeah, just sell the same thing. Yeah, I know their Kalax is full of that experience already, but they're dumb. They'll leave that old one on the shelf and play the new one, and sometimes they're so stupid, they won't realize they just bought the same game, and they're literally sitting down for the exact same amount of time, literally having the same experience, rolling the same dice, drawing the same cards, moving the same stupid miniatures around, and they don't even realize they spent $1,000 and it literally costs them $50 an hour to play the game. It's so dumb, but they'll keep buying it. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll just sell the same game again. No, we don't need to pay for new designs. We'll just sell the same one. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. AJ says, do you feel that could be applied across the entire hobby though? There's really no new mechanics, so it's pretty much same old across the hobby from a 1,000-foot view, right? No, I'm not talking like the 1,000-foot view, because no. There is categories, so here's how I look at it. It's like, there's categories of games, right? So if I think of my play groups, the different people I've played with over the last 10 years, from casuals, kids, grandmas, hardcore gamers, you know, all this stuff. There's some people that just love conflict in games, some people that hate it, some people that like a little, some people that like the puzzles, the Euro games, the Ameritrash games, the pretty colorful games, the games that only fit a specific theme. There's people that I put out a fantasy game and they're like, ew. But then I'll put out a game that's colorful and looks kiddie and they're like, this is awesome. This reminds me of games I played when I was a kid. So even like, not the 1,000-foot view, but like the 100-foot view, no, there's games in every category for different groups and that will draw players in. And I think in a collection, you could probably have like 100 different games that will satisfy different experiences. Like you'll sit down and they could be a short experience, a long experience, a simple experience, a complex experience, you know, like a take that game that takes 30 minutes versus a like a, you know, a Euro game that takes 3 hours versus the campaign game. We got to meet every month for a year and it's like 4 hours to sit down and play it. Or games that I have to teach for 1 hour versus 5 minutes. Those are all part of different experiences, right? There's multiplayer solitaire games where I invite friends over and they literally have their head down the whole time and nobody's talking. There's those experiences, which are completely different than like competitive, take that negotiation alliance kind of experiences, right? Like, you know, Game of Thrones, second edition, Twilight Imperium, those kind of things, right? There's party games. There's so many different experiences, right? Even within those genres, you could have, for example, like I just said with Raiders of the North Sea, feels quite different than Architects of the West Kingdom, right? Both worker placement, but both have a twist and some more player interaction versus less player interaction, right? And I think that it's okay to have those. And some of those categories, the quality is like lacking big time, right? So like some of those categories they still need some work. They still need some refinement, right? So no perfect game exists, but in each category, you still can look for like the best game for you. So there could be like, you know, solo campaign games, right? Maybe there's not that many Euro-y solo campaign games like this game, right? I don't know what other games exist that are close to this one, but maybe this one's not the best one, you know, for you and your group. Maybe you need one that's a little more complex. Maybe you need one with a tutorial. Maybe you need one with a better rule book. Maybe you need one with a theme on it that will appeal to you and your group, right? So there is room for more games that are right for your collection, but there's just like this whole recycling of junk, like that's like literally the same game over and over again, like really over and over again, right? Like even the Hexplore It series is getting like that for me, right? Like I play the last one, it's like, yeah, it's the best one, but like, do you need 4 of them in your collection? You know what I mean? I think that's why for the 5th one, they're kind of changing it up a bit because it's like, how many times can you sell the same game with tweaks, right? So it's like, you know, like we're playing Frosthaven. It's like, okay, cool, they changed a few things, but I'm pretty much having the same experience I had when I played Gloomhaven. But do you need more of that, right? That's the question. That's the question where I'm getting at, right? So just personally, I'm a consumer just like you guys, right? I buy like 99% of the games I play. I don't really want to buy the same games over and over again. I kind of get fatigued on it. Like Sword and Sorcery, right? We played through the whole first wave of it. And then the second wave came out, I played it. There were improvements, but I'm still playing Sword and Sorcery. And I didn't really feel like playing more expansions of it at the time. I wanted to move on to different experiences, right? So that's all I'm saying is for Garfield games, I bought a few of them. I bought a few expansions, hundreds of dollars later. I'm like, do I need another one? You know, I played Paladins and I was like, not for me. And it felt like more of the same, just a more complex version with some twists. But it was like, I'm okay. I have enough games like this in my collection. I don't need more right now. And that's just how I felt. Because just like you, I'm a consumer, right? I have to pick and choose, be smart with my money. Not everyone's that way, but that's just the way I am. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm not trying to say any of those games are bad, but like everyone has different tastes, right? I have only so much money, only so much shelf space, right? So if I'm going to look at like, do I buy a game that's super similar to another one or something completely new to me? I'm going to pick something that's new, I guess, unless I'm trying to play it safe. And I found that I only like certain games, then yes, it's totally okay to keep buying games that are similar and supporting your favorite publisher because you just like those games, and that's okay. Me, I like to try a bit of everything. I like to just experience new things. Sometimes I like to play it safe though. I just have moods and tastes and they change, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Kanji says, worker placements are tough for me because I don't want it to always be beat your own score, which is pretty dominant in the genre. Yeah, that gets boring to me too. That's why I play most of these games 2 times and don't care about them unless I can play the multiplayer. I need another goal to hit, even if it's hidden behind a score beat. Yep, 100%, 100%. Yep, agreed. Agreed. Yep, agreed. Yeah, it kind of goes back to video games, right? Like I can look back in video games when I was like younger, right? You play Pac-Man, you know, you go to the arcade and you're playing Pac-Man, right? Or Donkey Kong or something, right? And all it is, you're trying to get your name on the score at the end, your 3 initials, right? And when I realized that that's the goal, is to just get further in the game and try to beat your previous score or someone else's score, I kind of lose interest. But when it's more of a storytelling game with levels and I'm trying to get through them and there's like, you know, different bosses, different enemies in the next stage, you know, I'm playing like a final fight or something, right? Those are more interesting to me, even though, yes, it does have the score and all that stuff. But I just like to play different experiences as it goes on, right? Not the same level again with a tweak, right? I don't know if that's the best example. But now when I go back and play Pac-Man or Donkey Kong or something, I play it like once just for a little nostalgia trip, and then it's like, I don't care about being good at this, because all it is just beating my previous score or someone else's score, and it just doesn't drive me. So yeah, I can totally understand that. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I can totally relate to that completely. I've said it many times when I play these solo Euro games, right? It's like, oh, I'm playing against AI, and it's like, oh, just try to get a better score, or play the game in less rounds and beat it, you know, like try to beat it faster next time. It's like, but I'm still having the same experience over and over again. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, all right. I think we're good to go. But yeah. RV says the big problem with stuff like Zombicide and Sword and Sorcery is the lack of meaningful improvement over iteration. Yeah. Because they're trying to play it safe, right? They don't want to mess with the formula too much. This formula made us millions of dollars. If we stray too far from it, we might piss people off. But if we stick with it, then we please the hardcore fans somewhat. And then new people coming in, we tell them it's a slightly better version of the previous thing. And people love the previous thing. So it's like about playing it safe, right? It's like the sequelitis in like movies and TV shows, right? It's like every studio will put millions of dollars behind making the same movie again, but not a lot want to spend money on making something interesting and out there and new, right? It's like whatever sold a lot, let's just copy that over and over again. And it's like kind of boring sometimes, right? But again, someone who's coming into the hobby at any time, there's so many good options. It's awesome. But again, I'm talking from a 10 years been playing games, and it's like, yeah, it's like sometimes I can see when it's the same game being sold to me. Sometimes I don't know until I play it. You know, I get that all the time where people are like, Rob, you should check out this game. And I look at it and I'm like, man, I already have that game 3 times. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. That's fine. But not 4 times, okay? Not 4 times. Kanji, thank you for the... Preach, Reverend Rob. Preach. Thank you for the super chat. Now I'll be handing out the collection plate, everybody. So after I'm done ranting here, if you could just put your money in the plate. No, don't do that. Okay, what was I doing again? We're playing a board game today, right? We're not just complaining about them. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Nemo's War was cool. I remember it being a good game. I just never went back to play it again. Like most games I play on stream, right? It's like, I gotta play the next game, right? Like people don't want to watch me play the same game over and over again sometimes, and some people do. So I try to please both audiences and please myself at the same time. That sounded a little wrong, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, all right, let's get into today's game. You want me to check out Wayfarers, Addy? Okay. I think it looks better than Paladins. Okay. And Daniel says, and see, this is the thing, Daniel, if you played them all, that's why I'm trying to be honest and say, I haven't played all the games. I'm just saying from my viewpoint. So Daniel's saying, I feel like there are enough differences in each Garfield game to make each unique, but that's me. And I'm just saying, from my point of view, not playing any more than the ones I mentioned, when I end up looking at a video about one or watching a review or a few turns of a playthrough or checking a Kickstarter page, they all seem like, okay, oh, I see. okay, it's based in a different theme. Okay, the artist is drawing this historical, time. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, it's got colored meeples. Okay, it's got different colors of bricks and different colors of wood. Okay, okay. Oh, so you're trading one thing for the other. Okay, you're just trading over and over again, trying to solve the puzzle that the designer put in of where to spend resources and how they randomly appear. And if you can solve the puzzle of when to spend what at what time and how often, that's how you play the game. It all comes down to like that style of game. It felt like. And so every time I saw a new one, I just lost interest. And then I just stopped even looking at them. So every time they come with a new one, I just don't even care. I'm like, oh, is it Garfield Games? I don't care. That's why I haven't played one since like Paladins. Because I just felt like I just didn't want more of those games. And if I feel like playing more of those games, I just pull out Architects of the West Kingdom. I just pull out Raiders of the North Sea. Now I pull out Hadrian's Wall. And now I'm playing this. So I feel like I have more than enough of those kind of games. But if they're that different, I'm willing to go back and look at them. Because again, just because a game comes out brand new, doesn't mean I need to stop what I'm doing and play it like this one, right? I can wait a couple of years, see if the game really holds up or not, right? And sometimes a second edition will come out, then I got the better version than you, right? So maybe, I don't know, what was one of the other ones? There was one with like a round, I forget what it was. There was another one that came out after Paladins that looked the exact same. Was like there's like a round thing in the middle. I don't remember what that one was, but yeah, I just looked at it, was like, no. But maybe it's amazing, and maybe one day I'll go back and play it. So that's the beauty. I can always go back and play games that are good too, or change my taste, right? Okay, can we play now? I want to play. Let's see. All right, where do we start? I think we set everything up, right? I guess we just get our harvest stuff, right? 4 cards. I don't think I missed anything else in setup, but let me know. 1 white meeple, 1 shell, 1 provision, and I didn't build any purples. And I don't have any cards tucked. Oh no, this feels bad. Starting back at square one feels bad. Feels bad. Kanji says, so far the top worker placement game for me has been Hadrian's Wall. Hold on, that's not a worker placement, Kanji. That's a worker spending. That's a resource management game. I'm just kidding. You don't physically put workers in a space, Kanji, so it's not a worker placement game, okay? Get your games right. Jeez, God. That's literally just a resource management game. It's just like, instead of spending bricks and wood, you're just spending colored meeples, but you're not getting them back ever, right? It's all just straight spending. It's like exchanging, right? It's trading. I don't know, it's different. But yeah. Don't forget the fish. I know, the fish and the milk. We need milk, fish, meat, and we can exhaust fish guys for this new ability. So we got this ability last time, where at any time during the game, it said, I reread it today, I could put a fish dude in my exhausted pile and then take a white worker and 2 shells. Okay, anytime. It says anytime. So I can do it like after I'm done playing, I can do it. Anytime, okay? But I want to try to do this game, right? Yeah, I got to definitely set up all my cards up here. I just realized. As I look up to see what I could get, there is nothing there. Easily fixed. 1 barbarian. Oh. RV says, I've not generally been impressed with the West Kingdom games, but I've not been disappointed with any of them. Yeah, and it's like, that's fine. But again, remember, I only have a limited budget, guys. I do this full time, so like, I only have so much money to spend, and I don't get sent games very often, and I'm okay with that. But when I'm gonna buy a game and I want to play something, I want to make sure it's like something I want to play, and also something that might be different from what I've played before, right? So yeah, so that'll drive me too, right? And I'll be honest, at any time, like even when Janet said Legacy of You and we looked it up, I was like, oh, a Garfield game. Oh, there's the meeples, there's the bricks, there's the wood. Oh, it's just gonna be trading this for that. Whatever. But then it's like, okay, it has a storybook, a campaign, things are changing. I like those kind of games. I liked Architects and Raiders. So if I just say it's kind of like that with beautiful components, beautiful art, beautiful graphic design, love it. Rule book that makes sense. Everything straightforward. Looks beautiful. I love these games. Like, I'm nothing wrong with them, right? But it's like, I was like, okay, solo only campaign. I'll give it a shot. Because I feel like I played enough of those kind of games, right? Campaign games. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So they're doing something different here for sure, I feel. But again, I don't know. Maybe there's a game like this they released last year that I don't know about because I don't pay attention to every single board game. I can't. I'll go crazy. I can't do it. Okay, I'm not that YouTuber who's trying to pay attention to every single game that comes out. I can't do it. I've lost interest. I'm just a board game enjoyer like you guys, right? So it's like I can't care about every damn Kickstarter and every damn game that comes out. I can't. A lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. It depresses me too, so I don't want to do that either. But I appreciate you guys bringing up the good ones. Don't trust the turtle. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. How do we play again? Take actions. Take actions. So what are we trying to do? We need to do this. We need to do this. I think we do this like slowly over the game, but this spending cards from here to here is scaring me because of all the townsfolk destruction. Okay. We also want to get our production up. And we can get the wood and the brick we need there. So what do we got? How should we do it? Obviously, I want to grab this guy and put him here, right? Like, no questions asked. Maybe turn this one into a white worker. Right? And then one of these. Oh yeah, I got to tuck a card. I got to tuck a card. Hold on. Yeah, I'm still going to do this. But out of these three, is there one I should tuck? That knowing what we know last time, what did I want to do? Maybe more brick? Maybe we tuck something that provides us brick and shells right away, but since we know there's a lot of shell trading under here. Should I get provisions? Provisions to help us deal with stuff up here? And shells? Or should I just tuck the black worker again and we do a worker? We just keep getting a worker over and over again. I don't know. I kind of want to try things different because last strategy didn't work out. But again, this time we're playing, these guys show up different. Barbarians will show up different. We have different stuff in the decks. These are different. We might have different things happening under here. I don't know. Now we have this to deal with. We got this we have access to. I don't know, man. Is that going to change it up enough? We'll see. We'll see. If you're going to need loads of townsfolk, it's worth tucking the card that gives you provision plus shell. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Is like, yeah, like let's do it different, right? Yeah, because we know shells, we can spend them for things we need. I learned the value of the shell last time. Don't hate on the shell. Okay, we're gonna put that under there. Although the brick could lead to more tucking spots. Could lead to more tucking spots, right? So like I'm feeling between these two. If we want to get more tucking spots, obviously the brick is the play. I wish I had one that had brick and wood on it. That would be awesome, because then I could do these and these. Kalipa says, I've never played, but I like having workers in worker placement. Oh, Minion says I've not played those. So no, it's okay if you've never played the game. Feel free to chime in and say what you think. Like I'm a noob too. I've only played this one time. I'm a noob. We're all playing together. It's all good. Yeah, don't worry. Yell it out. Don't feel embarrassed or anything. I appreciate all the suggestions. Tara says, my vote is brick and shell. Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm always for in these games to build your engine to go the direction you want. And the earlier you realize it, the better you'll be in the end, you think. Although there's a lot of unknown information, things will show up in weird orders. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen when this gets cleared. I don't know what's happening underneath here. I don't know what barbarians are going to start showing up and what workers we need, right? But if we get stuff tucked, that helps fuel our resources every single round, right? But again, you have to spend so many resources to get that going. So maybe it doesn't get you as ahead as I think, right? But we need brick here. We need brick here. We will get some brick on this, right, as we go along. So that could help us here. But it will, if we're only relying on our brick here and some in the top of our cards, it's going to be a rough struggle to get these going. Okay, yeah, minion, yeah. Totally get ready to, you're using my playbook of, you know, say you're going to do this, but blame chat for it so you don't, you know, look as bad, right? Yeah, that's you doing it the way you're learning. I love it. You're doing what I'm teaching. Provisions and a shell for tuck, says Janet. No one's fighting me on the worker though, eh? I do want to try different. Like we did the worker last time. Probably still good. Helps us with barbarians later for sure. I'm thinking provision because of the townsfolk card problem. Because that will help us get more cards, right? And if that's what we're kind of seeing with the known information to deal with, maybe that. But if we want to open up another tucking spot, I feel like this is the play. All right. I think this is time for a poll. Okay, our two options are these. So I'll just put brick or provision. Brick. Oops. Provision. Burke? No, it's brick, Rob. Burke. Brick. Okay. I'm just going to put a quick poll in the chat. Do you think I should tuck the one with the brick on it so we start generating that every turn? Or should I do the one with the provision and the shell? So out of these two, which one do you recommend we tuck? I don't think there's a wrong answer. It's just what kind of direction do we want to go at the start of the game? Maybe we can tuck this again when it comes around. I don't know. I'm sure my next 4 cards, I'll instantly regret tucking one of these and I'll rather have tucked one of those. So that's just how it's going to work. Bob says, you go right ahead, Rob. We're fully behind your wrong decisions. So Val, my strategy from game 1, I didn't know. We were just playing blind. I've never played before. So what we did was we tucked a blue worker. And we're generating a blue worker every turn. And I didn't understand the brick and the wood are kind of rare. And they're kind of pricey and they're hard to get. And I should have realized that because they cost 3 shells each right from the start, right? And I also didn't kind of pay attention. I didn't know what was going to happen with the barbarians, what they were going to be doing and what resources they needed. And they need a bit of everything. And they're just going to keep trashing your deck, right? And now that we see here that our deck is getting trashed, this didn't look like this last time. Our row here was completely different. It was a lot of goodies, some story entries, but this is disgusting. It's like we're going to lose workers or townsfolk cards like crazy as we advance along. So we have to definitely keep up and we have to be careful not to throw away too many on our own for resources. That's what this kind of tells me. So I'm a little scared. All right, let's close the poll. So our strategy last game basically just kept changing every couple turns. I was like learning new things and kind of discovering what the game was throwing at me. And I didn't know where it was going to go and what to kind of deal with. So, okay. Provisions 1, 68%. I'm going with it. I'm good either way. I'm good either way. So yeah. All right, perfect. So this guy I'll throw away for his provision, and his shell, I think, right? Okay. Now, these provisions I should use to get these 2 cards, I feel. I don't have the black worker for this. I don't have enough provisions or the blue, blue, red yet. I have 1 blue here. I feel like we're just taking a card destruction from that. I feel like we build this. I don't know. I would never dump any cards in hand early on either. Okay, okay. I like to, oh, Frederick says, I like to have lots of shells, gives degrees of freedom in the mid and late game. Okay. Okay. With provisions because wood is uncertain. Okay, okay. All right, all right. So yeah, let's just do this. I don't know. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just try to build the first canal. Okay. This comes off the board. Oh, I see what I did. That's okay. I gotta remember this, like, and I don't know when I should start going after this, but I could have already, but I didn't. So we'll just try to go with it every couple of turns, maybe try to drop one there. So we get a brick, we get a wood, and we have to destroy the top card off here. Okay, that's a wood. Okay. Okay. And this just goes back in the huts and canals thing, right? Oh yeah, now we have this stuff open. Okay. I'll spend this to get a card from here. I think, right? I'll spend this to get a card from here. I will get a blue worker from this, I think, right? And I'll put this worker right here to get me provision. I don't know. Sucks to revert back to the starting like workers only or 1 color again and stuff. Feels sucky to start back from square one. Oh yeah. I'd get as many of those towns peeps as possible and try to keep enough resources to stop the barbarians. Okay. Okay. Think we're done, right? So return the barge. Like I could be missing stuff. Again, I haven't played in a few days, but we'll try to get there. Oh, suffer attacks. Oh no, Rooster Dude. No, Rooster Man, no. We're only drawing 1 barbarian. Oh, double wood. That's a new guy we got, right? Double wood. We want that guy. If it says I prioritize it over anything except explicitly losing the game. Even if you lose the game, you make progress. Oh, true, true, true. Yeah, we want that guy. He's the one of the ones we earned, right? Okay, refresh the card row. Harvest time. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, double wood right here. Oh, this guy we got too, right? He's the new guy. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. Okay, white worker. So we can probably build one of these farms, right? Or more. Shell. Provision. Provision. And shell. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh, this guy back. We also have fish. So we get 2 wood, or we can get this if we need. I see what they did. Because white meeples and shells are needed for the flood, they basically were treating me like I don't know how to clear the canal good enough. So even though we lost with the flood going off the end of the board, that's not where we really had the problems. So them giving us this, yes, it can be used for other things. But I see what they're trying to correct here. They're trying to help me out in that aspect of the game. When really, I wish I lost the barbarians so that I have an ability here that gives me more meeples to deal with, you know, or something like that. Or more provisions and meeples. Double wood hermit guy is still pissed about his house. Yeah, it's our fish guy. It's our fish guy. And we can use him for this. But he's got the double wood. Okay, now what? Do I just build this farm? Get one of these going? I think so, right? Because I don't have any brick here, so we can't go for this yet. I could do that again. I think that's the one we went for first, right? David says farms were never a priority for me personally. Is that what I'm doing wrong? I just thought it's so nice to get extra resources later in the game, right? Like you spend these 3 resources, but like to have a flexible worker, I felt was so good. You like the huts? Is that these? I don't remember the names. Oh, huts, yes. I like these too, but nobody wanted me to build the brick. Oh, a couple people did. I think the huts are good too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We can still try for them. But it's just I have this right now, so you're saying I should just save up? I just feel like I shouldn't leave resources sitting here too much, right? Because then they're not working for me, right? I want my money to work for me. And the faster I get it in there, the faster it works for me. Okay. Yeah, because I personally have trouble with like trying to keep track of which colors I need for these guys. And I like just having the flexibility, right? To be able to just like get myself out of a jam, I feel like. Okay, so let's do that. Let's build this. I'm gonna take provision. Okay. All right. Well, you did spend aggressively last game. Yeah, I feel like I did. Is it worth killing the blue-red barb, even though it takes 3 provisions? Maybe. I could do it, right? I'm down. I am down to do it. Yes. I mean, it does restrict the amount of cards we're getting, but it does save us from destroying cards, right? I don't have a black meeple. I don't even have a way to get one. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think it's okay. So 3 provisions. I got it right. Blue, red. Blue, red. Not messing it up, even though that's confusing me right there. That'll get me a shell. White worker. Okay, we're taking this one. I'm going to spend these 2 to take these 2. Oh, we can get one of these, like, maybe going soon, right? I'm going to put milk. I also could have tossed this for this to build this, but I don't know if that's too much because it leads to barbarian problems. I have 99 problems, but I don't want barbarians to be one. If you clear the purple, you get meeple flexibility and lots of shells. That's true. So I'm going to trade this guy in for wood then. I'm going to do the wood. Maybe I should do wood on this too. I could just do 3 wood right now. Yeah, let's do it. 3 wood. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could spend 2 more. Oh yeah, he needs 2 provisions. Never mind, never mind. I don't have enough. Yeah, let's just try this. I don't know. I'm just trying different things, I think. Maybe I do the milk over here and not take a wood. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to ignore this card. But I could do it later, maybe. It's a nice one to tuck, I think, too, maybe. Oh, multi-use cards. I love it. Keep the shells to that last barbarian. Oh, yeah, true. Yes. Oh, I almost... Man, a lot to keep track of. Like, not a lot, but, like, I'm still getting used to what I need to be paying attention to, for sure. Yeah, I almost forgot this again. Like, I forget this, and I forget this very often. I'll be honest. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Okay. Take actions, return the barge. Nope. Suffer attacks. So we'll just get rid of the 2 shells. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Refresh card row. We're doing like 1 barbarian, right? Okay. We got a shuffle, which makes the flood move. Because we need to draw. Oh, you would put her on the card? Oh, no. It's like, I need to do this to win, but if I'm not going to win, like, why am I putting cards there? And if putting cards there too early, I'm not getting anything back from them. Maybe I do. Maybe this 13 reading that, like, totally is worth it to get out of the way. I mean, I can correct it still. It's easy. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe that's what I'm missing. It's like not respecting this. I keep thinking this is like a late game thing to deal with. But then last time we screwed ourselves and couldn't deal with it. Yeah, I'll throw it there. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so fish and then meat. Oh, story cards greater than everything else? Okay. I felt like the game didn't really... The story cards kind of just leveled us out a bit and maybe hurt us even more, I felt last game. But that's maybe our luck, right? Just seeing certain cards on our playthrough. Okay. Okay, okay. Their little guy back. Provision. Provision. And shell. Okay, 2 wood only. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Fish can go right there. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so like 2-ish turns here. Okay, okay. We gotta not be attacked. Oh, but if we build, we'll lose, and it won't be 2 turns there. Yeah. Maybe losing that was bad, right? Because now it shortens our turns. Yeah, I think that was a bad play, maybe. But again, who knows? Maybe in the long run, it's worth it. Okay. Oh yeah, and we get a any color meeple. Any color meeple. Yeah, they did give us better cards. Yeah, it's true. We do have better cards in the decks now than we had before, I think. Just some of those barbarians were kind of annoying, but I think it worked out to getting better stuff in the end, right? Red to kill the first barb. Do we have that? Oh yeah, we do. Oh man, perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. So this guy I'm trading in for 2 provisions. I'm taking this guy to my deck. I am getting rid of red, a red and a blue. Red and a blue. Okay. 3 provisions, 2 red and a blue. Easy. Get this guy out of here. Give us your shells and your brick. We're 1 wood short. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I could have destroyed her for some wood, but I don't think we're doing that. This guy, we're just going for a provision and a shell. Yeah, see, this is a weird spot, right? Where like, I need 1 more wood and we could do this. Or do I just spend to get this going? Or do I build this already and we get 3 barbarians a turn? I hate that idea, but it's like, should I do that? Because that does give us a brick and a wood. It also destroys a card here, which shortens our turns before another shuffle. I could trade in up here. And I need a wood here. I need a wood here. We got to remember that. So technically I only have 1 wood anyway, if I have to save some for this. I think I should just get these 2 cards up here though. 3 shells for wood, build outpost. Yeah, I could do that, but then I don't have the wood for this either though, Janet. And buy more town soak. Should I do it? Should I get the colored workers going? Probably gets me more shells, right? This is one thing I didn't get going early enough last game, and I kind of want this. Because maybe it's better than doing these, right? Shells for extra wood. So I guess, yeah, I don't save shells, right? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Shells, 6 shells for 2 wood. That's the going rate around here. All right, let's try it. I gotta play different. I gotta play different and see what happens. We're experimenting. Okay. So I do 3 wood, a brick, and a white worker. Whoops. White worker. Okay, which hut? Which hut? Any color favoritism here? I don't see color. So yeah, that's right. That's my political answer. No, I'm just joking. But after last game, I don't know. I feel like the barbarians had a good distribution. I don't generate any yet. Oh, can I look? I could look at here. I have red and blue. We've seen red and blue. We have in our deck. We might get black in our deck right now, but then we don't know what gets destroyed off the top. It's like totally random. Blue for the barb? Yeah, just go based on our own information. All right, blue for the barb. I'm down. Okay, so we got a shell from building here. And now whites are blues and blues are whites. So this guy can be used for a blue, he can be used for a white. I'm gonna plop him here, get a provision. Okay, let's spend provisions for this one and this one. We're good? I think we're good. Return a barge. We have attack here. Deal with the wood. Then refresh row. Oh, yellow was the correct answer. Yellow was the correct answer. Just kidding. Okay. 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 All right. 4 cards. Oh, got our friend again. I think she goes to the fish. I think she goes to the fish. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. We have 1 hut, so we get another shell. Here we have provision and shell. And then we could take any color worker. Any color worker. What do we got here? I should take a yellow probably, right? Because I could use white to deal with this first one. So I feel like taking a yellow. That's just looking here. Because like I could get a yellow from that, but that's expensive. I think I just take a yellow. Yellow? All right. Perfect. I love it when I look up and chat says the same thing. I love it. I feel good about myself. Like I'm not as slow as I thought I was. Should be 4 cards left. Should be 4 cards left. Yep, 4 cards left. So I'm scared to like destroy one off the top, right? I'm scared to draw one. I'm scared for these guys to attack them because then it's like, it speeds it up, no? Or it's going to just shuffle anyway. It's going to shuffle anyway, so I might as well not care, right? Yeah, because no matter what, I'll draw. Oh no, because I would draw the 4 and I don't shuffle yet until an attack happens. But I would be building this. I would be building this next turn, which would clear it. And then it would hit here. I would shuffle and then it would move and I'd be safe, right? Yeah. As long as it's not the turn that you have to finish the canal. Yeah. Okay. So this fish going here. Okay. Now we just need a meat. We don't have right now. I think we have meat in here. One right here. I don't know. Maybe meat's the shortage this time because like meat got attacked. They attacked our meat. They attacked our meat supply. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 3 provisions for here. Attack this barbarian. Blue, blue, yellow. Attack. Oh, card draw. Card draw. Is that a problem? Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, I could get a white worker here, right? I could still build it. I could still build it. I have white here, white here. Oh, so bad. Or I pay her. Or I pay her. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I have double wood here, so I can't afford that. I need a white worker here. But it doesn't get rid of the problem, you know? Thank you, Minion. See you later, buddy. If I lose, yes, yes. If I lose. All right, all right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, hmm, hmm. No, let's do it. Let's do it. I think. Uh, then I don't. I think it's okay. I'm gonna do it. On shell and card draw. Okay. Now I'm gonna toss this one 4 white. This one, 4 white. This one for 2 provisions. 2 provisions. I'm going to build, hold on. Yeah, I'll do a red. And I'll do 2 wood. I want to do this before it shuffles, right? Okay. Now I will build the canal. Brick, wood, and destroy. Meat! They're cutting off our meat supply. All the meats, no! Okay, huts and canals. Yeah, it shuffles at the end of the turn after that first destruction. It wouldn't have normally because I would have had 4 cards, right? I think it would have been okay. The problem is I don't have this guy dealt with. I think I'm going to trade these 2 for 2 provisions, or a provision, sorry, and just get this one in the deck also. I think that's okay. Or do I want yellow? Hold on. I have a black, yeah. Oh, but that could be a tuckable card later. Oh, it is also fish. Oh, but I need meat. I need meat. I need meat. Yeah, we'll take the meat. We'll take the meat. Yeah, yes. All right. Yeah, yeah. I was like, there's got to be a reason to take one over the other. I caught it. Got to go veggie now. Get the tofu out. Okay. That's it. Return the barge. Attacks. So we got to destroy one off the top. Okay. And refresh row. We need to draw 2 barbarians. Now when the game gets a little stressful. Okay, well there's our new barbarian, okay. Okay, draw. I'm gonna shuffle, move this forward. Get out. No meat. No meat. No meat. Okay. Finish our harvest phase. Shell and provision. Any color worker. Can we? Oh, we can get black here. Yellow. We want a yellow, I think. I think we're gonna try to deal with this one. Oh, and I have a red. Hold on. I mean, technically, we do anything for that one, and we get to draw a card. That's kind of neat. Oh, she's pricey. Oh man, we need to get rid of her. I guess it doesn't matter what color then, right? Yeah, yeah, we have double provisions on this one. Juicy. Oh, we can do a hut right now. We could do a hut, right? Or outpost we can build. Let's see. The barbarian is wonderful to see as long as you can kill her now. Free villager, Kriegazm. Go for multicolor. You want to deal with that barb on the far right. Yeah, I just realized this. Yeah, that's a problem, right? Okay. So, doesn't matter though. It's just 3 of any color. Don't do purple, do orange instead. Wait, what? Do orange here? What do you think? What for? Which for? Val, what do you think? For white or provision? I'm thinking like, let's keep barbarians in check. So this will help me keep barbarians in check, but so would gaining another white worker because it'll eventually start being more colors. I also need white workers for building. Hut is your engine. Hut greater than outpost. But I don't have the stuff for a hut. So how do I do that? How do I get that? We made choices early of not producing brick every turn. And that's what leads to us not building these. I have brick up here. I want to get these guys in my deck. That's going to be a thing. Okay, so let's do this. Put this here. Gain 2 provisions. What else? Oh yeah, I got my color. Let's put... Let's do a red. Let's use them for the fish ability. What do you think? Fish ability? White and 2 seashells? Thoughts? Thoughts? I don't know. Okay, let's kill the rightmost barb too to see what we get. I should have done that before doing what I just did, but yeah. So we're gonna use red, white, yellow. Let's do red, yellow, and 3 provisions. Kill this barb. Draws us a card off the YOLO draw. Ooh, we get a guy with a brick. We get a guy with a brick. Okay. Jack voted for brick. I know. Okay. I'm still thinking there's a play where maybe we could deal with another one of these guys. Maybe. Because we could buy provisions. I have 2 blue meeples technically, right? I can throw this card away for a black. But then I'm not building anything here, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to throw this one in here for a brick. We're close, but not there. I think I throw this provision away for the fish brick. Fish brick. The orange hut will let you get a black meeple. Orange hut will let me get a black meeple. Oh, from here. Yeah, you're right. Instead of destroying this one, you're saying? Yeah, let's do that, right? All right, let's do it. I don't know. Boop. Oh, but we could have used this to get this going. Ah, I hate this game. What's under here again? Uh-huh. No. No. I'm going to redo that. I'm going to put this back. No black meeple. I want this. I want to try this. So I'm going to spend 3 shells. Brick. White. Brick. Wood. That will get me... Yeah, let's still take a black, I guess. I don't know. Sure. I can still use this fish guy to help me get another white meeple. And more shells. So I think I could do that to still help up here, maybe. Maybe. Here we go. I know the meat shortage. I know. Well, we got meat cards in here. They're coming, I swear. Unless we keep getting attacked off the top. Oh, yellow. Okay. So this just goes back in, right? Fishy. Fishy guy, not a meat. Okay. So let's... Oh, this guy can give me a white right now. But the wood, I like the wood here. Yeah, let's use this guy for his fish ability. Meeple, 2 shells. Okay. Let's crush a barbarian right now. Can we do that? No, we don't have enough provisions. He's a 3 provision. He's a 3 provision. We can only get 2 provisions. I know I could toss him for a worker, but I'm not doing that. Oh, I can toss him for the worker and the 2 shells. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need wood right now. Yeah, let's do this one again. 2 more shells. Okay. So then I want to trade 2 for a provision, 2 for a provision, 2 for a provision. So we're going to get 3 total provisions, right? I just need wood for this. Oh, that guy's going away. It's the white meeple I need. But that's okay. I have extra white meeple for this guy. Okay, so 3 provisions and blue, black, right? Defeat this guy to get 3 shells by the seashore. Now what? Oh, tuck the old man. I totally forgot about tucking. Oh man, I brain farted. Yeah, I forgot about the tucking. But yeah, I can tuck him instead of... Oh no, then I wouldn't have had enough shells. Yeah, I wouldn't have had enough shells. So I'll wait on the tuck, unfortunately. I messed up. Is there a way to get a card? I don't think so, right? Oh yeah. This provision to spend on Brickman. Yeah, we're gonna go brick heavy. Let's try to do bricks. And he's a meat. Maybe a meat will help. Do I spend any of this? Yeah, I did mess up by not tucking. But I think it's okay what I did there too. Gets rid of a barbarian. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. All right. Done. Barge, no. Attacks, yes. Oh yeah, I don't have the white meeple for the attack. But a card for a card. I want to trade brick. That's fine. That's fine. Card attack. That's fine. Of course it's a meat. Of course, it's always a meat. It's like the fish from last game. It's the meat this game, man. It's like I can't win. Yeah. Yeah. I knew the barb attack thing. It was like, I really wanted a brick though, because I want to do this. So I thought investing in the brick is worth the risk. It's fine. It still is a card for a card, so I don't know. I don't know. All right. 2 barbarians. Okay. I No meat. So annoying. I would have drawn meat if it didn't get destroyed off the deck. That sucks. I can't win here. At least there's lots of meat here. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Hut. Here, provision, shell. What color worker do we want? I think the color worker we want is color worker. I think I go for black, right? Just so we can get rid of this guy, maybe? Yellow? I guess I can create a color here. Yellow. Just to deal with something here? Tuck the blue worker. Okay. Okay. I'm still just deciding which color meeple to take for this. Brick shell is better? Yeah, maybe. Maybe brick and shell is better. Because I still have lots of buildings I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings throughout the rest of the game. And so bricks needed here, bricks needed here. Brick is a nice juicy resource. I like brick and shell, I do, instead of worker. But then I'm worried I might get choked on workers. I'm going to need more meeples for barbarian troubles and for building our canal. I feel like I might need more worker injection. Lots of yellow barbs. Okay. But if I can't deal with a yellow barb right now, then why take yellow? I could turn something into yellow, but like I'd rather not have to convert. But then it's less provisions to deal with that one. I do have a black and a red. So I see this and I'm like, okay, cool. End turn, you need at least 16 meeples. Jeez Louise. Where do those come from? They're not making many babies out here. I don't know where those are coming from. Fish cards, I guess. And killing cards, right? By like killing ones that have double meeples. Like these. Yellow, you don't have any way to make it. Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. Yellow. Or are you saying yellow for tuck? Shells, if we get a shell engine going, that could lead to meeples. Right? It's straight up 4 shells for a white meeple. I gotta build this orange hut too? Okay. Four for canal, 4 for barbarians. Okay. Wow, okay. Hmm. No, it doesn't give you a yellow right away. By tucking, I don't get it till like next turn. Yeah. Man, because I could tuck a blue, a yellow, or a red, or this brick and shell thing have me super interested in the brick and shell, to be honest. I am super interested. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the brick and shell. I'll try to put meeples in these if we get there, but I feel like this leads to these being open, and I want to try to get all these open this turn. I know this would help too, and this also would help, but I can only build so many buildings. I can't build them all in a game, right? Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more spots, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 buildings don't get built every game, at least. So I think I might ignore this one with the provision, and then one of these huts, or one of these outposts, But I want to build all 3 of these, and then maybe this, and 1 or 2 of those, maybe, or something. Brick and a shell, good name for a seafood place. People are always a premium. Yeah, true. But also I have a new endgame theory too. If we need meeple so much, I don't really want to tuck cards that could give me a 2 meeple injection at the end of the game, like throwing them away to get me 2 meeples. I feel like that could be the play also. On that last turn when maybe I have abundance of cards. Maybe, I don't know. And if I tuck this one, he just gets me 1. And he has the food I don't care about. I don't know. That's my theory. First canal that was... Yeah, I'm not sure. I still had a barb left over. I only drew 2. I have 2 barbs. So I'm drawing 2 barbs right now every turn. Yeah, drawing 2 barbs every turn, which I hate. It's only going to get worse. Okay. And cards in the deck? 6 cards in the deck. 6 cards in the deck. And the next canal busts up 2 of them. And if we don't keep these guys happy, they'll bust us up more and we'll be shuffling even faster. Also, there's card draw up here I'm scared of. All right. What's the play? What's the play? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to build this right now? Or are we holding off another turn? Hello, barbs. White. These guys. Defeat another barbarian, save the canal for next turn. Okay, okay. Oh, I know what we could do. I know what we could do. So I'm definitely taking this one here, I think. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 provisions. I'm gonna go after this one. Yellow, yellow, black. It draws a card. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm gonna go for it though. Like, I'll get a shell and a card draw. Not the meat. Not the meat. Okay. Perfect though. More provisions equals more cards. So we need 2 bricks to pay these guys. So we can just trade these 6 seashells by the seashore for 2 bricks. I know that's crazy probably, but I'm doing it. These 2. I think I'll do this for a provision. And I'm going to spend 4 provisions to get these cards. Trying to think, if I trash white and black, could trash for a blue. No, let's just take them all to deck. And this wood, I think. For preparing, I want to prepare for building. I can't build yet. That's why I was debating doing this then, so I could clear it, so I could build like one of these. But I'll wait till next turn. It's a little weird. Not what I normally would have done. Not what I normally would have done. But if we're gonna save the canal for next turn, I can't build this turn. Feels bad, but it's what I did. Yeah. It's not how it would. It's not. I don't feel right doing it like my normal, like my play experience and my like instincts. But like again, I'm trying different things. We're testing the waters. We're seeing if this works out. It's like a little bit of sacrifice. Maybe it'll lead to better rewards in the end. Okay. Return the canal. No. Attacks. 2 bricks. Whoops. But yeah, then I would have been dealing with their attacks too. So yeah. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, now we draw 2 barbarians. Black meeples are the play. Holy. We're gonna shuffle this deck. Oh wow. Okay, whoops. One, two, three, 4. Shell. Provision. Shell. 2 shells. A provision and a brick. And any colored meeple. Yellow. I'll go with a yellow. Okay. Oh, she's my meat. Damn it. Not literally, just on the card here. All right. I want to use her yellow meeple to deal with this one right here. That sucks. That sucks. I think I'm waiting on this again. Okay, well, let's build this. Three whites, 2 shells. Let's see what happens. Brick. Wood. 2 cards destroyed off the top. 1. No! It's our double wood guy. Then we shuffle this, and when we shuffle this, this moves forward. White to get a multicolor and select yellow. Oh yeah, true. That's true. Instead, yeah. Instead, okay. Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do this thing next. We'll do this thing next. Okay. Meat. Yeah, meat goes here. And then we'll read 13, right? 13. Our foragers have done well. We have endured with simple rationed food, saving whatever we can for the leaner times. We are starting to see the food store fill once again. It is meager, right? But the workers are inspired. Work has been hard in recent days, and a full stomach goes a long way to keep a man going. I have, however, been meditating on the events that led to the situation and we now find ourselves in. Before the fire, we had been beset by storms and rain, not hospital conditions for a fire to swell. For now, there is still food to gather and store. A few extra stores of grain is not enough to see us through the winter. I will need to talk to those who were in the camp when the fire broke out. Or perhaps I should start looking for monkeys in the river. File the completed food shortage card in the box under history. Place the townsfolk cards that were on the food shortage card in the townsfolk discard pile. Okay. What else? Find card 21 in the story deck and file it in the box under other setup cards for future games. As with previous food storage card, this one, another one, will also need to be completed in order to win. Your next game will remain in play until you complete it. This food storage card rewards 1 cowrie shell after placing the second townsfolk card. Okay, let's see. Card 21. Card 21. Fish, meat, and grain. I see. Oh, another story entry. Okay. Okay. Other setup. Nice. I was worried it's going to give us another one right now. I would lose my mind. All right. Cool. Frederick says this game is more evil than a Sith Lord. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Why did we do this again? I'm just kidding. Serenity now. Okay. What are we doing again? We are dealing with problems. We got to get rid of a barbarian at least. I have a blue that I can feed this guy easy. Provision, maybe. And brick. We got to get rid of one of the bricks. We also have access to this now. And can I build? We could do the white here. Okay, well, I want a blue for sure, so this has got to go here, I think. So barbarian problems is this. I still need 2 more workers. So I think I have to do a blue here. And I think I have to do... I think I'll toss this one for a white. Oh no, it's not the right colors. Oh yeah, I can do this, right? For a yellow? I need one more provision, which I could get from this. I don't know. I'm not building though, and that's bugging me. I can't do it all. I can't do everything. Oh yeah, this will get me a white worker. Oh, okay. Cool. So I could build. Yes, we can build. We can build. But what? I could build one of these or one of these. I think this. Boom, boom. Whoops. Oh, man. White worker, wood, brick. We're going to build this here. Now we'll get an extra white worker going forward. I feel like we want rooster guy. Provision and a shell. Yeah, I guess we just take this guy also. I don't know. We have our stuff for our barbarians. We got this. Sure. Sure. All right. Barbarians thing. Whoops, I keep doing that. The wrong one. Okay. Refresh card row to barbarians. Now it's getting ridiculous. Now it's getting ridiculous. Okay. 4 cards. Shell, way worker, provision, another shell, provision, a shell, brick, shell, white worker, and any color. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have trouble with barbarians. They want workers. Damn. And we have only white. I know, the tide is on my heels too. But we do have plenty of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got turns. We got turns. I'm not worried about this right now. At least 2 turns before the flood. At least 2. Yeah. I guess, yeah, we can turn some of the white meeples into different colors. But what color? If I'm doing that, I think I just take a black from here, right? It's like a safe play. Yeah, okay. All right, fish or white meeple, 2 shells. Holy shells, Batman. We got eight shells. Hmm. Trying to figure out which barbarian to kind of deal with. Because right now we lose if we put 2 more in, we're fail, right? So I need to clear like 1 or 2 of them, maybe. Go for red. Like this guy, I can feed him brick. I'm not so worried about this guy. He also draws a card. I mean, that could help too. But it's like these ones here, red meeple, yellow, and a blue. Like I don't have that to feed them, and that's going to be a problem. But I have an abundance of cards, so maybe that's where the resources were spent. That's where they go. I don't know. Yeah, card draw's good, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Oh. One more black. So I can trade a white and a provision, right? Oops. Or a black. Or do I build first and just make like you know, black and white the same, you know, or some. Oh, I can't build yet. I gotta clear this. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I think I'm tossing these 2 for bricks. Let's get that out of the way. So maybe we can build one of these soon. Okay, so let's go for this guy. Black, black, red, and 1 provision. He gets us a shell and a card. Shell and a provision. I can start changing colors. Because I could turn these 3 whites into 3 other colors, but I just don't know if I have all the provisions for that. So I need at least 2 provisions just to access them, but then I need 3 more provisions, so I'll get 2 more. So with these 3 white and these 3 provisions, I can change them to whatever color. I guess I want to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to trade these 3 in to get a black, black, yellow. I'll spend these 2 to access this guy who's black, black, yellow. Yeah, got rid of all the meeples. 2 shells and a brick. Okay. And then I take this one. And then trade these 2 for provision. Provision to get this card. Yeah, the problem is the building. I feel like I should have built there. But again, I didn't clear this yet. I did barbarians instead. I probably should have just took care of this instead of the barbarian. But I feel like too many cards would be lost. I feel like I lose them anyway. Yeah. And then I'll trade this for a provision to feed the 1 barbarian. So we're going to lose 2 cards off the top because I don't have the meeples. So 2 cards off the top. Destroy. Oh, double. And oh, those are so man, these have been harsh. Harsh. Okay, and this provision's gone. They're dealt with. That's returned. Need 2 barbarians. 1, 2, 3, 4. White meeple, shell, provision, another shell, white meeple. I'll do this in a sec. Down here we have provision, shell, brick. Okay, and then for the any color meeple, black. Black, black. Okay. So here's how we're playing it. How many cards do we have? We have 5. So we could avoid it moving, but it's a risky. Okay, this guy, he's going to give us white meeple and 2 shells. I think we just do it anyway. You know what? I want to do this first, maybe. I'm going to build here. Oh, no, I can't. I got to clear. Yeah, I need to see that first. So 3 white, 2 shells. We build. Brick, wood, 2 cards destroyed. No, the double resources, man. Okay, fish card, that sucks. Whatever. Okay, goes back in the box. Okay. Oh yeah, barbarian cards too. Okay, I'm gonna build a hut, 3 brick, and a wood. Let's go red. Oh, draw a card. Okay. Oh yeah, this space. Interesting. Black. All right, so let's black. Black, red, 2 provisions. Oh no, it's red, black. Whoops. Yeah, sorry. We'll just switch those 2. Sorry, red, black. So I switched that card, so I got rid of that. Here for shell and white. I trade these 2 for black. I trade these 2 shells for provision. I spend provision, 2 black and a blue. Get rid of this guy. Get a shell and a white. We're gonna build. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tuck this. We're gonna build. Three wood. Oh, I need the wood for the barbarian though. I could build here, right? Yeah, let's just build here again. Crazy, but I'm doing it. Right? I'm allowed to keep building this. It's not 1 per turn or anything, right? So white, 3 brick. Here, let's do that. Black. A provision. Okay. All right. A little behind on the tuckage, but that's okay. I draw a card somehow? No, right? Oh, right here. This is a fish, though. I should be putting workers under there, I think. Like a card could be a worker, but I don't know if I should tuck a wood in a shell. That might be bad play. Might be a bad play. Eventually I could trade wood for a shell. Yeah, that tuck might be a bad tuck. Might be a bad tuck. What do I need? 2 shells, a wood, and a red meeple. So let's go black for red. So wood, 2 shells, red meeple deals with all the barbarian problems. So I'm going to spend this provision to take this guy. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but... Use your meeple for a wood? No. I think I'm going to go with what I did. I was trying to get a nice tuck card. I was hoping for just any colored meeple, but I didn't draw it. So it's still a resource. It still worked out. I think it's okay. All right, let's deal with these idiots. We're going to get rid of 2 shells, a wood, and a red. Okay, return this. Refresh, drawing 3 barbarians. Yeah, Jacko, I know. Feels like a decent turn, but I feel like it could have been slightly better. I feel like it could have been slightly more efficient, but I mean, again, I'm just one guy. I don't know. I'm like not seeing everything, but yeah, I do have some hindsight 2020 problems going on too. Okay. The problem is we have lots of good townsfolk in here, and I'm only drawing like 1 a turn, so it's going to be a while before I see them and maybe can use them. 1. Let's give this a good shuffle. Meeple, shell, provision, shell, from that, white meeple, provision and shell, shell and a brick, card draw, and a shell, and then I need any color meeple. Oh, I got meeples here. I got white, blue, white, black. I have 2 white, 2 black. What do we got up here? What's on the buffet today? Looks like yellow, 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 yellow. Oh yeah, and tuckage. Which one am I tucking? Blue, white? That's only options really. Ooh, definitely should tuck though. Definitely should tuck. I mean, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, like, yeah, that sucks. I guess white because it's more flexible, right? Technically blue's the same. Technically they're the same. Oh, man. I'm so deep into it, the comment was from 2 turns ago. Yes, I am in the zone. I don't want to tuck a fish. I'm not tucking a fish. Tuck the white? Yeah, okay. Which one, though? Let's look. What else are you offering? I need to hear both your cases. Why should I jam you under my board or not? Let's see. He has a rooster. That's going for him. He's got the Raiden hat. That is going for him. This guy looks like he's up to trouble. This guy's got the good smile. I don't know. But later in the game, do I want to be throwing away this for 2 meeples or a white and a yellow? I feel like I keep this guy in action. Because, I mean, like, how can you say no to this guy? I want to see this face. I want to see this face over and over again. Yeah. He's getting tucked. You will look at me. Wipe that look off your face. That's it. Timeout. Till the end of the game, you sit in darkness. All right. Done. All right. What do we got going on now? Two blue guy? Yeah, yeah. Tuck the blue guy. Rooster gives potential of yellow. Hey, that's what I was thinking. Nice. He's not just a pretty smile, okay? He can provide me yellow workers later. Okay. Now what? Now what? I gotta deal with barbarians, right? That's the priority? I don't know if I should start destroying any cards either for their juicy, juicy goodies. I could build this. Is that bad? I could build this. I think I do it, right? But then oh no, but then I don't have enough meeples for all this. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I do. I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle. I only have so many meeples. What do I have to get rid of? I have to get rid of 3 barbarians. Yeah, 3 barbarians. How do I do that? Like mathematically, how is that happening? I have 5 meeples and I need 9. I have 2 provisions and I need at least 4, if not more. I have 3 more meeples here, so that leaves us 1 meeple short. I have shells that could buy a meeple, but if I need to start changing colors, I need even more provisions. My head is now starting to hurt. Use the fish. Fish is the way. All right, fish gets us a meeple, 2 shells. Run low on shells. That also was a worker, so that was a black worker, which could have been useful. I mean, they do give out shells, right? So that should help me be able to get more things going on, I guess. I feel like I toss her for all these provisions. I feel like I need to do that. Because I need the shells for workers, maybe? I don't know. And more provisions. Because I need provisions to convert. This is the problem not building another one of these, too. It makes it, like, harder to be flexible. I don't know. I can't build one this turn, right? That would not be affordable. I wish I never lost double wood guy. Because that's been hurting also. Double wood guy. Definitely restrictive. We can get wood up here, though. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. I might toss this guy for the workers right now. That could be a thing. Because I do need yellows desperately. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. All right. Yeah, let's get it started. So I need 1 provision and a blue and 2 yellow. Boom. 2 shells, which we have, and a wood. And get to the F and discard pile. Tired of looking at you. I still think I might... Oh, I can't build one. Never mind. I hate stupid restrictions. Stupid restrictions. Okay. So, I think I'm going to need a white worker from this. All right. I can still convert here. Oh, should I draw? Would that be a bad play? I could draw into another colored worker, but I might draw into not. Do I have the resources to cover me if that's a problem? Probably, right? Because I could buy a worker with this from here. I feel like the draw could help alleviate some stuff. Let's see. Maybe I could defeat one more barbarian. But if I get a red worker... Yeah, here we go. Not a red worker, but it's a black. Black's fine, I think. I need a black for this, actually. I got the brick for this. I got provisions, maybe. I got wood. I got shells. Like, I could deal with all the payments. It's just I gotta draw 3 cards, so I have to clear 2 more minimum. Yeah, black is not the play, but I'll still get it. And I'll turn the black into a red. Then I'll do 1 provision for 2 blue and a red. That'll get me 2. Oh, crap. Hold on. I need to trade in shells for provision so that I have 2 shells to get and wood. Okay, okay. Feel good. I feel good. Now I need different colors. I'm going to trade in 3 provisions to go after this guy. And I'm going to do 2 black and a blue. Okay, 4 shells for a white. Yeah, I could do that too. But I'm being crazy. A shell. Final shell. I literally have every shell here. And a white. Okay, now I need to trade in some shells. We can keep going, right? Yeah, let's do it. 4 shells for a white. 4 shells for a white. I'm thinking to go after another barbarian. Or I could worker placement one of them. No, I need to do 4 shells for 2 provisions. I got a wood and a brick. Don't have the black to deal with that, but I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm going to convert. Oh, I'm 1 provision short. Damn it. Yeah, I'm 1 provision short from being able to deal with another barbarian. Hmm. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can convert. I can convert. I got it. I got it. Okay, I'll trade this and this for red. Yeah, my blues are a thing. Red. Okay, 3 provisions and 2 blue and a red. Gotcha. And then a white. Then I don't need to sack a worker to that. Look at this. Look at this. All I need to pay these idiots is this. So can I build anything? No, not allowed to build. What else could I do? I guess I worker placement something, right? Or a brick? Do I do a brick right now? And then I can build this next turn or something? Or do I do a wood? No. What do I do? Use your white meeple for a brick. Yeah, okay. That's what that's the first thing I said, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because either way it could help me build something, right? If that's the play. Because they're gonna steal a brick and a wood. I am getting a brick here, but I think it helps. All right, I feel good. I feel good. Okay, I'll pay these guys. Done. This is already here. We need to draw 3. Oh, 3. I'm not allowed to build because I don't have a spot to place the buildings. So I need to, like, you know, clear like some squares to put the houses in, but they're not available yet. It bugs me every time, but then if I build this too early, I destroy cards and it might hurt me and make the flood move faster. So it's like this like the tempo of the game is huge and I still don't understand it yet. But yeah, I'm just trying to play different. Yeah, every time I'm like, man, I have the resources, I'm gonna build. Oh, I have nowhere to put the building. That's annoying. And it's like I start regretting my previous builds. Like, should I have built that then or should I save the spot? You know, it's tough. It's tough. Okay, here we go. Another round. Did I forget a shell last turn? I feel like I might have. I probably did. I don't know if anyone yelled it at me. I feel like I forgot this shell, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I remember drawing the card, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I didn't get another shell, but that I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, let's try to do it all correct this time, though. White shell, revision, another shell. Let's do this last. We'll go down here. Provision shell, brick, shell, card draw, shell, white meeple, all these meeples, white meeple, and then which color meeple? Holy. I feel like red. 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 Look at all the meeples. I did take the shell. Okay, good. I thought maybe I got distracted by the card draw. The shiny new card, I was like, ooh. Forgot the part after, but okay, good, good. I feel good. All right. Let's see ya. White meeple, 2 shells. I think do we need to build yet? No, we got lots of cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So even destroying 3, we still have 6 cards in here, so we shouldn't have to move yet. But we do have a draw card up here that could reduce that. We have a draw card here that could reduce that. So I need to get rid of two barbarians this turn? 2, I think. Yeah, build for the house spot, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So white, white, yellow, black. And 3 shells. Build gets me a wood. and destroys. I hate doing this. No, Rooster Boy. No, he's a brick. White meeple. Oh, he's a fish. No. Red meeple. Okay, that's fine. That one's fine. Oh, yeah, we got the YOLO draw. Spencer, member for 25 months. Thank you, Spencer, for this long-term support. That's awesome. My boss is left for the day, so now... Oh, sorry. I'll talk quieter. My boss is left for the day, just in case they're around the corner still and they're tricking you. My boss is left for the day, so now I can finally enjoy some quality Rob gaming table content. Nice. Spencer, thank you so much. That's awesome. Happy Friday. Slacking off on a Friday. Love it. Love it. All right. I'm definitely not slacking off. My shoulders are tense. My head's starting to hurt. I'm having a good time, though. It's definitely stressful. It is stressful trying to save the people of this village and, you know, build a canal. You wouldn't understand. It's just like, I'm doing real work over here. Slacking at us at a maximum. All right. So now you can build a purple outpost. Is that what I should do? That would help me with barbarians, right? If I like uncovered red, right? Then I could start hitting or yellow. Is yellow here? Or black. Any one would be awesome, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get flexible, right? Let's start doing this stuff. So we're gonna build one. I just don't know which color. Red, black, or yellow. I feel like they're all a problem. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds. I have a red though. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows only. And there's a way to get a yellow here. Technically here. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4 black only. And what else I got? A blue. I don't care about blue. I feel like the answer is red. Yes. Based on simple counting, it's red. Okay. So cover up the black and the yellow. Okay. Now here, I'm going to take yellow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. What now? Got to take out 2 barbarians at least. Two barbarians at least. I think I could just trade these all in for the straight up colors here. I don't need to toss any, I don't think yet. Because I definitely want to save these for tossing later in the game. I feel like. What does the last orange hut get me? Provision. Provision. Which I mean is the good, but I'm trying. That's what I normally would have cleared early. But this I think is good. These were okay. This last one, it's just a trade a meeple for a shell. But I feel like I don't need that. That's not what I'm looking for right now. But who knows what's on the back of this, right? Who knows? Also would like to tuck, but how many turns are really left? I could tuck for meeple generation. I don't have the bricks right now, though. And I feel like I don't have the shells. I need provisions to afford some of this. Yeah, I'll just bring this down here. I have 5 meeples. So let's just try to make that work. Could have 5, 6, 7, 8 meeples. Some of these defeating, they get me shells, which, oh, the shells will lead to more provisions. Yeah, yeah. Toss white, toss yellow, white, and sell shells for provisions. Yeah. Oh, toss yellow and white? Ooh. Yeah, I can do that. That makes sense. That does make sense. I think for the extra meeple, right now. I do have quite a few cards. I think we should be okay. It does reduce the odds of seeing that later, obviously. But I do have other double meeple cards. I'm trying to just keep my deck like with as many double meeple cards for late game, I think. I think that might be the key. All right, anyways, let's destroy some of these and get them going. Let's see what happens. Let's just do yellow, yellow, red, and a provision. Get the low-hanging fruit first. Yellow, yellow, red, 3 shells. Okay, we have red, red, yellow. Red, yellow. So red, red, yellow? Right? Red, red, yellow. And 2 provisions. So I need to trade 2 shells and a provision. Let's just do it that way. Boom. 3 shells. Also got to look at what they need payment-wise. I have a brick. I have shells. It's really this guy I want to get rid of, if possible. I could get another white worker. I have one. I could get another white worker, but I don't have the provisions, so I could do this white. Oh, I actually have a blue to feed the other one. So technically I don't worry about him. I could try for this, which I just need another white worker for. So I'll trade 4 shells for a white worker. And then, oh, it's 3 provisions? Oh, I don't have enough shells. How do I do this? Maybe we just let... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I'll just take the hit on the card, I think. So I'll just get a provision here. I'll use the blue next round, I'm sure. Okay, so let's go for 4 shells for 2 more provisions. And then we're gonna go red, red, blue, and 3 provisions for 2 shells. Take hits. Card draw was better. Oh, over here. I probably wouldn't have got the provisions I need. Yeah, I should do the card draw. You're right. That was bad. Oh well. We'll go with it. That's fine. Okay, done. Return the barge. Oh, hold on. I want shells for provision to take this card. I could actually take the meeple instead, but it's okay because I could draw cards with it. I think that's good for late game too. Okay, we need to draw 3. Double wood guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. White meeple. Shell. Provision. Another shell. 2 shells. 2 shells for the purples. Provision, shell, brick. Oh, I forgot to pay the guys. I forgot to pay the guys. I forgot to pay the guys. Easy fix, right? I forgot to pay. It was a brick and 2 shells, right? Yes. So then I wouldn't have bought her. So he was the second card out. I'll shuffle that. So this would have slid down. I would have just lost the 2 shells and the brick. And I think we're good. Yeah, and we wouldn't have had to destroy anything. So these are still the same. These are still the same. Okay. Yeah, good call. I forgot about that step. I forgot about that step. Brain fart. So brick and a shell, card draw, and a shell, white meeple, any color meeple. Ooh, we're short on the meeples. We're gonna go black. Okay. Do fish. White, 2 shells. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I just realized something. Okay, so I could try to end it at any point once I have enough to build this and clear. Oh, but I'll be drawing 4 barbarians. Yeah, so I gotta like, I think I still have to keep building, right? I still need to like tuck. I still need to build here. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't want to push it, obviously, but who knows what this will do. I think I want to get rid of this and then tuck, right? If I can. So I could do brick. Oh, there's like brick needed up here too. Oh, but there's brick here. So I need to clear some barbarians. At least 2. I missed a brick from the barb last kill. Oh. Oops. Oh, on here I missed? Oops. Kind of blends in, I guess. Thank you, Val. Maybe I'll take this guy back for now. I maybe don't want to spend him for the brick. Maybe I do want to get him for the white worker also. I don't know. Okay, let's try to get rid of some barbarians. Need to tuck a worker or a card draw. I think the card draw maybe is a good tuck. Let's think. All right, can I get rid of this guy right now? Black and yellow are my hardest ones to get rid of, but he will feed me a brick. I think I'll just go here for black. And then we'll do provision and a white worker for a yellow. And then we'll do provision and those workers. Defeat this guy, take 2 shells and a brick, and call me in the morning. Okay. Now this hut. Can I build the canal now? I don't know if I want to do that because then I don't know if I'll be able to survive the 4 barbarians. Because I still need to clear. Yeah, I don't know if don't think I'd have enough meeples, right? Because I don't have a lot of cards to toss for double meeples. Even up here. Toss the wood brick card. Toss the wood brick card. Yeah, I do need a wood, right, to build? But do I toss it to get a black meeple also? Probably, right? Like, I want to get rid of this guy because he'll draw me a card too, and that could lead to goodies. Okay, let's build here. Get a blue. A shell. A shell. That's all I get? A shell? What happened to all the cool stories? I did too many last game, I think. Or I just bad shuffles. Oh well. Now the tuck. I feel like this is the tuck. I feel like this is the tuck. Because potentially it could draw into like more meeples or resources to throw away versus just a straight meeple. I feel like the card draw is better. And even the shell could help with like getting more meeples or card draw or something. Versus just a black meeple. Like, yeah, I see I could defeat barbarians with black meeples. But the potential in the card draw. But then I could just draw into, I guess even this would still be helpful. I don't know, I'm tucking it. I'm tucking it. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a fish guy. So I'm okay with that. All right, definitely. Hmm. Can I clear some barbarians? That's the question. Need to clear. Oh, these guys are gonna wreck my cards. Let me think. I know. I was thinking the blue meeple for the card draw, but I'm like, I don't know, that's risky. I have one card left. And then all the attacks. I think we're okay though. Okay. Okay, okay. No, I want her back in the deck, I think. So I have 3 meeples. Well, I think I'm doing... Oh, I want this one too. Hmm. Is it wrong to just toss her for her meeple? Oh, but she's a fish too. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can get her. Maybe we can get her. Take out 1 barb. That should be enough for now. That's like tight though, right? Okay. So let's just go black, black, red, and then we'll do 2 provisions, so 4 shells, right? This will move the water though. Is that bad? Maybe. I don't have another brick for this guy. Shell plus card draw. Oh, I need to get the brick first. Sorry, brick first. I think, yeah, I think. Or do I toss him for just a white meeple right now? I feel like I toss him actually. Yeah, let's toss him. And then her, she was going to be a blue meeple, I think. We'll do that before, and then we'll shuffle. Use my meeple to get a wood. Oh, for this guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oops. Oh, fish. Don't fish that? Why not? Why not? Should I just use it for the black? You need the black. Yeah, you're probably right. I was thinking that I was like, I could trade the resources. It's like the same thing though, right? Because I could trade for a provision and that color meeple gets me any color. So it's kind of like the same thing. But yeah, it's all the same really right now. But yeah, yeah. I'm like thinking, oh, I can convert it to anything. But if I just need black, might as well just do it, right? I could take out this one instead. Um, who's more annoying? This guy's more annoying, right? Because he wants yellow meeple. Yes. So red, red, black. Plus 3 provisions. 1, 2, 3 provisions. Shell. And a white meeple. Short on provisions, but I think I just use these meeples like to help me here, right? It's kind of like storing them for the next turn. I think it's probably smarter, right? I think I still get her though. Because she's double meeple. Double meeple goodness. Although I might not get that far. She's a fish also, right? Yeah, she's a fish. 2 shells. Shell. Maybe. Provision? I don't know if the shell, that's kind of a dumb trade there, right? I feel like it should be one of these two. Because if I can build, right, I can get like instant card draw off the deck. But then I'm spending like meeples and wood and all this stuff. I don't know. I feel like shells maybe are just better for flexibility right now. But it's like an odd one. Should I get a wood? Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, it feels so bad. And then it sucks even later. It's like you trade brick and wood for shells. It's like, that's a bad trade. When over here, I'm trading 3 shells for a wood or a brick. That feels like a ripoff. All right. I think we're done. Return barge. It's good. Tax. Brick. And oh yeah, we needed a wood. We needed a wood for the barbarian. Oh my god, I keep forgetting these. I keep forgetting those. Yeah, thank you, Val. Thank you, Janet. Yes, for pointing out the bribes that I keep forgetting are a thing. Yeah, I needed a wood for that. I'm thinking like wood for building. What am I doing? Woo! Okay, they're dealt with. How many? 1, 2, 3 barbarians. 1. Oh, blues are hot. Oh, perfect. Oh, but she's in the 3. Eh. Oh, double wood guy. Double wood guy. Oh, provisions too. Holy. I don't know if we'll get that far, but we can toss them for that though, right? And get the double resources. All right. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meeples, meeples, meeples. White worker, shell, provision, and 2 more shells. Let's do the bottom here. Provision and a shell, brick and a shell, card draw and a shell, white meeple, card draw, and a shell. Oh my god, this feels awesome. Oh, we're running out of shells though. White meeple and any colored meeple, and we get all these guys back too. Any color meeple. I'm seeing yellow because I can't create yellow. I got blues covered. I got multicolors fine. Black's a problem, but there's only one. Oh, I don't have black, but we can convert. I have 1 yellow here, but I see 1, 2, 3 yellows I need at least. Oh, here I need blues and reds. Oh, crap. Oh, reds are fine. Oh, blues and reds are what I'm building for. Duh. Yeah, Jacko, I got to take a minute. I'm like, oh man, I'm spinning again. This game definitely ramps up. And it's this. This hurts my head. Every time I play, it's going to be whites are different colors. It like hurts my head looking up here and trying to remember like what I have down here and what I have here and what I have here and what's possible to throw away here and what I could draw into here. It's like trying to, it's like set collection color madness. And it definitely like gets ramped up by the end. And it's like, okay, so I need colors to do this, but then I need provisions for this. I need this cleared, but I got to make sure this doesn't move. How many cards do I have here? There's like so much to think about. It's very fun. Yes, I should take a break. I should take a quick little break. I got to run to the washroom. That is a good call. I should do that sometime during the day, probably, right? Take breaks and go to the washroom. It's probably healthy to do that. Yeah. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Janet, that is the $1 million question. Can I clear the canal and defeat 3 barbarians this turn? I don't know. Let's find out. I feel like with all the meeples, yes. 3 barbarians. If we clear 3, we need to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have a... Okay. Yeah. I think we're okay. Let's try. So I need 9 meeples for that, 4 meeples here. And if I can do some quick math, 13 meeples. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assuming I don't fish. But it still gets me 8. That's fine. And some shells. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I got provisions coming out the yin yang. And I have cards to destroy that we don't need to even move the canal from destruction. Barbarian problems. I'd probably be okay with some... I got wood here, maybe. Yeah, I got a couple wood. And we're not even talking card draw. Like, if I spend some resources to draw cards or meeples for card draw, like, who even knows? Yeah, I think so. I think we're okay. It's just color-wise. Oh, yeah, this will draw me a card. This could draw me a card. Yeah, let's just start. Let's start. So I want to get rid of her first because she'll draw a card off here, which could change things. So she could be any color, but I don't care about reds. I feel like I toss this guy. He gets me a red and a white. Okay, so for her, I'm going to do red. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, right? These 3. And 3 provisions. She'll draw a card from here. Double wood guy. I don't think I need him, but... Oh, he can get me any color. That's nice, I guess. All right, let's go with provisions. Provisions. Just to get some shells back in there. We're gonna toss a fish. Get a white and 2 shells. I should do this first probably, right? Just to see what this unknown is. I can destroy cards, it'll be fine. If I destroy 2 cards, I have 4 cards left. Oh, but card draw might happen. Oh, I don't know. How do I do this? Yeah, I think I do it, right? So I'm going to toss this guy for a red and 2 wood. In case I have to feed wood there. Oh, but I have wood here. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's build here. Red, blue, white, and 3 shells. Destroy 2 cards. Okay. And we're going to read 24 in the storybook. 24 in the storybook. I had been waiting hours for my workers to return from finishing our most recent canal. When a shout came up from the edge of the tents, the workers had returned, but they were bloodied and tired. Barbarians have been roaming near and nearer to our camps, scouting for ways they can hurt our efforts. It seems like they found what they were looking for. Put this card in the history. Okay, find 34 and put it under Hudson Canals. Oh, and take a damage. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Sorry, what was it? 34? Oh man, I forget the numbers already. 24 was in the book, which was 34 a card. 34 a card. Oh, fun, fun, fun. That's fantastic. Okay. Take a damage. Ha! Okay, no workers, that's fine. He's a fish guy, but whatever. I think we're okay. We don't care about that stuff. But now, yeah. Awkward. We don't draw up until next round, so we just have to survive through these guys. So let's try to get rid of more of them. We need 4 spaces. So we got 1 space. We just need to get rid of 2 more, and then this could be a one that's gone, right? Or it pushes them off, I think, from left to right. So I have what do I have? I have this guy, right? Blue, blue. No, I don't. I have this one. Blue, blue, yellow. I don't know, but technically these are blue also. Blue, blue, yellow, 2 provisions. Boom. Shell, card draw. Oh yeah, we're wrecking this. Nope, this way. Okay. Still not. Oh, black. Black's good. Because I can do blue, blue, black. And I need 1 more provision. So 2 provisions. Blue, blue, black. Or 3 shells. I'm going to take this guy here because I don't need the wood. I don't even need the wood for anybody. I got a white meeple here. I got a brick here. Like that's a joke. I haven't even spent cards. Is there anything I need to do, like clearance-wise? Yellow, yellow. I guess I can trade for provision. Trade for provision. Trade for provision. And then let's trade these in to make 2 yellows. Then we'll do yellow, yellow, blue, and a provision to get a shell and a white. Then we go build, build, build. Yeah, white, brick, and wood to build this farm, which draws off here. I know I won, but I'm trying. I'm doing everything. I don't think there's anything else to read, right? We have no barbarians that could be story. We have no town soak that could be story. All these are built. There's no story. I have no story. Nothing left. That's it. Only 2 story entries the whole game, I think. Boom, fish guy. And then here, does not matter. Can't do anything else, right? Just get a couple wood. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so we have to spend a white meeple for this barbarian, right? And we win. Oh, and then we draw. We got to fill them in. 4 more, right? Refresh the row. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 4 more. Whatever. And I guess we could have drew that one too. Yeah. Don't stop him. He's on a roll. I know. I need the practice of the motions of everything just to for future games. So I see more of the ending and vision. what is generated. But yeah, I could have definitely done another get her in my deck. So I think we're fine. And that's it, right? We win because we made it to the end of the round, which is just refresh card row. And we still have a full deck. I'm playing with a full deck, like lots of Townsville cards. So Janet, thank you for 2 things. The super chat. Nice job. Get some pineapple pizza. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Actually, yes. Yeah, that sounds like a good Friday dinner. Not the most healthy Friday dinner, but it sounds like a good one to me. The other thing is Janet's plays of trying, I still remember from the first playthrough of keep saying like grabbing more of these cards and early game, and I think Val would mention it earlier too, like buying, this is like your health, right? Buying cards early and filling this deck up led to me not having to worry so much about all that destruction. And I think my destruction setup of the canal cards made me really want to fill that deck up. But who knew? That deck being full allowed me to have more turns to get things working, be able to take some shots from barbarians, and it didn't really affect me. So yeah, it's definitely a different way to play than I would have normally done it. But I guess it worked out. I don't know. But maybe it was like, maybe this just swung it so much in my way, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because we read less from the storybook, so we got punished less, and it made it easier because there was more known information to deal with. I don't know. I don't know. That's cool though. Okay, so now we got to draw a winner card. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh yeah. Happy times. That's a very good, thinky, fun little solo game. I'll give it that, man. I like it. I like it. It's not like Mage Knight brain cooking solo gameplay and length, but it's like, it's a good sweet spot, I think. I think I really like the sweet spot it's in. Story 35. Please. I know it's going to make the game harder, but we're going with it. Yeah, the Velcro learning by trial and error, 100%. 100%. But it's like, who knows what it's going to throw at us next time. Okay. What was it again? 35? Oh. Dearest Tushanshi, another year has passed, and once more I see the fruit of our labor. The floodwaters move ever closer to the sea, and more land is safe from their ravages. The people of this region will not find the next year easy, but surely it will feel that way given the trials of the past one. As I sit and watch the waters rushing in our canals, I feel great joy, but when I look to where they flow and the task ahead, I can only feel the pull of home. To see your radiant face and that of my children, that desire surges in with me like the great floods I seek to tame. I will go on. There is words of more trouble further towards the coast. A great barbaric stronghold has been restored, and to continue our work downriver, it must be overcome. As distance tests a horse's strength, time reveals a person's character. File the revealed victory card in the box under history. Obviously, that makes sense. Okay. Find 67 in the story deck and file it in the box under other setups cards. This is a fortress card. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're attacking fortresses. 67. Oh, it's way at the bottom. Yeah, I like the art. What the F? So this is going to be like a barbarian card probably in the row, right? Or something. Let's read. I'm sure it'll explain it to me in a minute. I'm curious. For future games, place the fortress card face up in the rightmost space above the board. Okay, so instead of a barbarian. When placing a barbarian card into this space, place it in such a way that you can still see the workers required to attack the fortress. Oh no! As well as the damage / bribe shown along the bottom of the barbarian cards. Oh no. Oh no. Barbarian cards will still move in and out of the space as they slide to the left, but the fortress card will never move. In this way, the most recent revealed barbarian card will always be inside the fortress, so like impossible to beat. The fortress and the barbarian card in its space must be attacked simultaneously. You cannot attack the barbarian card unless you also destroy the fortress, making this attack still only cost 3 provisions, not 6. In this example, it would cost a total of 3 provisions, 3 laborers, 2 riders, and 1 archer to both defeat the barbarian and destroy the fortress. Destroying the fortress is not required to win the game. Okay, so it just makes this right, like, so here's my fear. So the turn when this one comes out and she's in the fortress, I'm getting wrecked. So like you always got to wait for that one to move off the fortress pretty much, unless you're just really rolling the game. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is a very quick game, I'm sure, to play off stream. I'm sure off stream, for sure. Yeah, you won't be sitting there discussing stuff, waiting for stream to like give you options and then discuss them amongst themselves and, you know, evaluate and talk, you know, like you're just kind of like, I think I'm gonna do this and this and this and this. Next. I'm sure it's really fast. The same way when I played Hadrian's Wall off stream was so fast. But then I played on stream, it takes hours because we're like showing off everything, discussing every option, waiting for the chat to chime in with the delay and stuff. Yeah. So this is in other setup cards. Okay. Cool. With our other starvation to deal with. Not a fan. So because we win, it got a little more challenging. We can ignore that though. We don't need to defeat it to win, but it does make it a little more annoying. It might be a trap card too. I don't know. Might be a trap to try to deal with the fortress. But does the fortress read story if we beat it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It'll probably just be a new fortress. Oh, and we got to deal with this on the turn, right? Oh, that is bad, actually. It's choking us out a meeple. Choking us out a meeple. Yeah, that's actually bad. So maybe on one of those turns where I'm just loaded, I maybe like could have tossed, you know, if that fortress was there this game, I could have probably tossed a couple cards to deal with it earlier. And that's what I think really is the play is toss a card early to or two to help you alleviate that pressure. Maybe that's the play we do next time. But it also depends on the stupid food shortage card too, is going to be choking us on cards a little bit again. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. Val says, this is so fun. Can't wait for the next one. Val, I appreciate you playing along and throwing out the suggestions. A few of you too. Frederick, Janet, of course. Everyone who was thrown out. Even those who never played. I love the interaction. I love playing along. I love, even if I didn't do what you suggested, like some of them, you definitely suggested things that I probably wouldn't have done. And today's play was trying to do things different than I normally would have. Like the way I was being led, I was like, I should do this. But then chat says something different. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with that way to see what happens. And obviously, like, things worked out really well. So yeah. Excellent tuckage today. The excellent tuckage. That was good. The tucks were on point. Just that brick, not doing the brick early, kind of maybe was bad, but it still worked out. So I don't know, that initial pull for brick versus what was it? Brick versus provision, right? Still turned out good. I thought that might have tanked us a little bit, but it didn't. So Jacko says, anyone know / think this would be available to pick up at Gen Con? I don't know. Renegade Game Studios has a big booth there. I wouldn't see why it would not be there. You know how you find out? You know how you find out, Jacko? Here, I'll show you. So something Renegade Game Studios does, which I love publishers that do this, they have on their website You can order things on their website and put in a coupon code that says like pick up at Gen Con, and they'll actually hold your order and bring it to Gen Con, and you have it reserved. So you show up and prove with your receipt or whatever in your email, and you can go pick up your stuff at Gen Con. But then again, you might be fine just paying shipping. But we could look. They might not even have that game, right? But I know these guys do that, right? They're one of the publishers that do that stuff. I don't know. I'll click America. New pre-orders available. Okay, hold on. Where's strategy? What am I looking for here? Am I brain farting? Solo game, maybe? Whoops. I'm clicking on too many things. Hold on. Oh, it's only pre-order on their website. Oh, this was a Kickstarter? Oh no. They have a Kickstarter promo pack you can get from ordering through them. I don't know where this Gen Con thing is. Hold on. Like, how do you know? Oh yeah, Heroescape. That's a thing. I 100% know they did this. 100%. At least they did it last year. Okay, hold on. Let me check my email 1 sec. Yes. Put a link in the chat. It linked to this from my email. Use code GenCon Pickup 2023. Avoid the lines by pre-ordering from Renegade. So I don't know. Oh, find the list of games that do not qualify. Okay, hold on. Games below. Oh no, sorry. No Legacy of You. No Legacy of You. If you attempt to use the pickup code, you will not be granted free shipping if one of these games is in your cart. Yeah, so it looks like they might not have it at Gen Con. At least they're not going to like promise it, right? They probably have none left. They're probably waiting on another print run. Yeah, it's basically all their pre-order stuff. They don't want to promise that it'll be there. No, I don't get any benefit. I don't get any referral. I'm just trying to be a helpful gamer. I'm just trying to help out fellow gamers. That's all. I don't care if you buy from these guys. I don't care if you buy this game. I don't give a crap. I just appreciate you hanging out here and watching, and the donations, liking the streams, sharing the streams, subscribing. All that stuff helps the channel grow, helps me keep doing this full time. I don't get paid by the publishers. I don't have any referral codes. Sometimes I had referral codes was like out of nowhere on the stream when like AJ from came in and had like a Oh, what am I saying? From Hostage Negotiator gave like a one-time discount code. I think Chip Theory did it one time, came in the stream, one of the designers, and just gave out a temporary code if anyone in the stream bought the game. But I didn't ask for that. I didn't see anything from that. That only helped out my audience, but I didn't get a referral bonus or nothing. So yeah. The only thing I get from publishers sometimes is like free games to play on the channel, but like I honestly have many other games I could play instead, so it's not like I need them or care to have them. And some of them I might have bought anyway, so it did save me money, but like I don't need it to survive. So it's like I don't care if the publisher doesn't want to send me stuff anymore. So like I don't really give a crap. So that's why like I'll still be honest and tell you if something sucks, even if the publisher sent it, because I'd rather just stay honest than like please the publisher that like might go out of business tomorrow. Like I don't even care. But anyways, don't care. There's always going to be another board game publisher making games, so I kind of don't care, to be honest. It's cold, but it's the way I think. Darren Reeves, how's it going? I'm well. Yeah, it's been a while, right? Because we haven't really played any LCGs, no Arkham Horror in a while, so you haven't been around. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you're doing well. But yeah. Oh, Will's here. Will says, I just saw this at my local game store. I was thinking for getting during crowdfunding, but I passed. Yeah, I didn't even know it was a Kickstarter. I totally missed it completely. I don't even know when it was a Kickstarter. No one brought it up on our coffee chats. No one recommended it. I don't think I saw anyone talking about it at the time. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, you just don't catch me live. Okay, I'm just joking, Darren. I'm just joking. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna need a bigger backpack. Oh no. Will we see continuation of the playthrough? Yes. Yes. I'll schedule another episode of this for next week. Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday, but maybe Tuesday. I just have to figure out like what other games we're playing and if Mel can play or Kyle's gonna play or whatever. We'll see. But I'll decide probably on Sunday. So in a couple days you'll see a stream pop up. I'll put it. But yeah, I do want to play another one. Of course, we finally won. Now I'm officially addicted. I need to read more of this. I need to see more. Oh, crowdfunding was just last year. Oh, okay, okay. So it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what at that time. Maybe I just wasn't caring about Kickstarters. I don't know. Not sure. But again, yeah, it's like a Renegade Game Studio game. So these I know I can get like at my local game store, any local game store. I can pre-order them for less. I get free shipping if I order with other stuff. And they seem to always keep their retail stuff pretty well stocked. Like I could always go to one of my local game stores and I remember when I was looking for like Raiders of the North Sea expansions, every store I went in had multiples. It was never a problem. And same with Architects of the West Kingdom. I remember when that game came out, it was so easy to get. This game might be a little harder. Maybe they didn't print enough. I don't know. Maybe the hype's there. But yeah, I have kind of faith in Renegade to keep stock coming for games that people like. I don't know. And again, I'm not worried. If I miss out on one board game, there's 10 others you can play instead. Like it's not a problem. Yeah. Brian, we're still in the intro. We're about to start playing, but we just have a few more things to discuss. You're here just in time. Just in time to start, Brian. Just in time. Glad to see you shown up 3 hours into the stream, Brian. Where have you been? Yes, my Rob game explanations can take 3 hours. Yes, yes, they can. No editing. It's all live off the top of my head. I try to use a teleprompter like twice, and then people tell me they prefer me just to go top of my head, even if it takes longer and is not as succinct and as efficient, and I miss things. I got told, Rob, don't use a teleprompter. Never do it again. So I'll use it again, but I'm not that way. I'm live and off the top of my head with not a half functioning filter. Yeah, yeah. I love you too, Brian. Yeah, Kanji. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yeah, I've used it for a few videos in the past. Just so I make sure I have all the information I need to say. Yeah. Sometimes I sound like a robot. Other times, like, if I practiced it, I was fine. But sometimes I use it just to remember things to say during my intro. I used to use it for that. And I wanted to start using it more for like reminding me for full disclosure, like remind people when I got sent a game versus bought the game, you know, shout out anyone who like super chatted to help me get the game, people who recommended it. Because when I sit down on the live stream, I'm worried about like mics plugged in, cameras working, lights are good, the game rules and stuff. I'll sometimes forget like, oh, I forgot to mention a comment from last video, or I forgot to thank this person that became a Patreon between streams. Like there's so much to remember. So I used to use a teleprompter with like kind of just a bullet list scrolling of things to remind me to say. But now I've done it so many times, I kind of just like worked it in. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the acrylic meeples one. Yeah, there was so much information I wanted to say about that that I didn't want to forget any of it. So I used a teleprompter. There was other ones too. My top 10 lists. A few of my top 10 lists, I've used them. Yep. Yep. Because the only way, like, it saves you from doing more takes, right? Like, if I don't use a teleprompter, I spend extra hours filming trying to find the right cut. And when you do extra hours of filming, then when you're editing, trying to find all the best cuts, you waste all this time trying to rewatch footage to find the best one, right? And it just takes extra time. But if you put a little bit of time into organizing your thoughts on like a teleprompter, then you can get things done in like one take, 2 takes. And then your editing is like a joke. I find it so much better. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. But yeah, I've used them in the past a few times. But yeah, during live, I don't really use it anymore. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Yeah, I'm always looking into technology, trying to find ways to improve my streams and content and stuff. Always. I've experimented in many ways, just like I experimented in many different genres of board games and stuff. Yeah, same thing. I always try different things on stream or in the content creation. Just like to try it, see if I like it. Ron Burgundy style. No, Frederick, I'm going to end the stream before you guys recommend any other games. I can't do it. No, same camera from last year. I might get another one so Mel has a camera for walking around, but I don't know. I'm still kind of looking at the action camera market always, just to see. I need to use that other camera more often. Yeah. I just need to not live stream from it on data networks because it was not the best quality. But it was an experiment. It was an experiment. Next time I go to a board game store, I'm not going to do it live probably. Just so, unless they have like really good Wi-Fi. Because doing it, you know, through the data, like phone network, it's like a little inconsistent. So it doesn't lead to a good bit rate. And it hurts. Even though it's watchable, it's like, it hurts me. I like good quality. So I was a little frustrated. But next time I'll just record like nice 4K. Next time I'm at a store, I'll record in 4K on a shopping trip, kind of show off the store. Yeah, Live Adventures. That wasn't live. The Adventures in the Woods wasn't live either. Again, I don't trust streaming when I'm not on a solid internet connection. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just gotta, I know there's some stores that have great Wi-Fi connections that I've streamed at before for tournaments. Those ones I can live stream from, and it should be solid. But there's others that I don't know, like I've not gone to their store. And I've also asked stores before in the past when I've done live streaming card game tournaments and stuff. I like email them like, hey, can I do a live stream from your store? And they're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, hey, how fast is your internet? Can you test your upload speed for me? They're like, what is that? And I try to explain to them how to test it, and they're just like, I'm sorry, you could just test it when you get here. And it's like, but then I don't know if I can stream from there. So, okay. So yeah, so it's the same problem. But we're getting in the times where most people have good internet, but some businesses don't have great upload. especially for their guest Wi-Fi sometimes. So I usually have to get on the store's Wi-Fi, and they usually have to give me like passwords and stuff. So I'm on their same, which I probably shouldn't be on their same network as like their retail registers and stuff for, you know, security purposes, because that goes against what's that code? I shouldn't be on their same networks as their pin pads and their registers and stuff with my computers and things. I forget what that's called, but you have to keep it segregated. But I think you just segregate it firewall and you're fine. I think that's fine, as long as your pin pads and stuff are on a separate firewall, like a separate network, firewalled off from each other, even through the same device. I think it's fine. Anyways, Val, yes, probably. I did pre-order that, Val. I did pre-order that. I was gonna surprise you guys with that one. I've never played that game before. Yeah, I've never played that game, but the fact they're putting Lord of the Rings set out makes me instantly want to try it. Yeah, not just a separate subnet, Bob, but like, yeah, I guess it has to be on a separate subnet at least. But like, you can't have them talking to each other. Like, you can't have like your guest Wi-Fi obviously be able to talk to like your devices. They can go through the same connection, like out to the public, but they got to be like basically like VPN'd off from each other pretty much, right? But I know most terminals nowadays and most pin pads and stuff have like end-to-end encryption, right? So you can get away with some of that without having to worry. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had to care about that stuff. We need a format of live stream. Chat recommends Rob. Yeah, but I already have too many games recommended that I haven't even played yet. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Everyone have a good Friday. We'll be back tomorrow with more Frosthaven, continuing our campaign of Frosthaven. I'm pretty sure tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's tomorrow. I'll double check. And I'll schedule more of this game next week. And thank you all for watching, subscribing, donating, liking, sharing, playing along, dealing with my crap, all that stuff. Thank you for your patience. Everyone except for Brian Van Beek, who showed up late. Everyone else, thank you for being here. I'm just kidding. Love you, Brian. Yeah, now you go back to the beginning. But yeah, happy Friday, everybody, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.